welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. I'm Gus, and today I'm joined by Blaine, Drew, and Blizz.
Hello.
And I'm Gus.
Are you doing the bit the whole time? You're gonna Gus it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wore a floral shirt and everything.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh, I have on the shirt, I have on the dark wash jeans, and I have on the Allbirds and
Whoa, my God.
and the slack
It's
socks.
full Gus cosplay.
I also have on the unique little Airism t-shirt that we both own.
Did you drive your Tesla into work?
I
Spit at the porpoise?
well,
So for the record, Gus does not do that.
Gus does not do that.
He absolutely
does not
does.
do
I'm
that.
telling you now.
No,
Gus does
Blaine,
not do that.
misinformation. I don't do that.
He doesn't spit it out of them out of his Tesla. He spits at them out of his plane.
Yeah, no, he does do that. He does do that. He does a
Also-
barrel roll and he just lets a little pee come out.
Yeah, Gus, thank you so much for letting me borrow the plane.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, anytime.
I need to go to Walmart.
Anytime.
Thank you so much.
I believe in 3-minute flights.
I was talking to a friend
Taylor Swift joke.
about the book Hatchet the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And about like how an 11-year-old, like reading that book as an 11-year-old, where it's like, oh, this man has a heart attack while flying a plane and then poops his pants, and then the 11-year-old has to crash the plane in the Canadian wilderness. And I was like, how long do you think you could like fly a plane right now? Like
Right now?
Like you're sitting, like you get in
What
the
kind
cockpit.
of plane?
Like a little
Cessna?
a little Cessna, a little, Piper Cub.
I could confidently fly it, land it.
Get the fuck out of
Seriously.
here.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Are you like a secret
Flight simulator.
Closet
Flight
flight simulator?
I used to play it back in the day.
Well, Gus said that Flight Simulator actually hindered his ability to fly an actual plane.
Really?
So are you the real Gus?
Yes, absolutely.
Because he was saying
I
that
love my wife,
like
Esther.
without the motion, and there's also just like there's other things that you
Yeah.
don't think of when you're playing Flight Simulator, and it just doesn't translate.
Yeah.
This is all coming secondhand from Gus, though. I think
I'm Gus.
Yes,
Other
you are
Gus.
Gus.
To answer your question, I would crash.
Immediately. I would just be like, oh, do we
Immediately.
just up or down, and then just flip over and die.
I think
think-
I
Wait, isn't it like inverse controls too?
Right,
Like,
right,
when you
yeah.
go, oh
Yeah,
no,
you
yeah.
back,
You pull back to go up.
But, like, whenever-
R.I.P. to
Yeah.
anyone
And then I
who's
play
also
Roku.
in
Here's the other
sport.
thing: in those little things, there's like foot pedals that
Yeah.
do something.
Why are there foot pedals?
Because
I think
they
it's
do the
called
flaps.
the ailerons.
So you can turn and
What the hell is aileron?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing that always gets me is the idea, the concept of yaw is terrifying to me. It's when the
Yeah.
plane moves like
Yeah.
sideways and forwards at the same
It's
time.
not just
Yeah.
a southern drawl.
Yeah, it's not yaw. No. Yeah, it's like it's this movement through the goddamn air
Yeah.
where you're just like, what? Like,
well,
that shouldn't be allowed.
other Gus actually he got to go up on a flight with
Yeah.
him. I don't know if he
oh,
So-
he took you flying already.
Yes. Basically,
Must be
he
nice.
is
Gus just
trying to
took me to
go
a
for his
restaurant.
next certification. I don't know if I'm telling too much, but yeah, well, no, we went up, and I just wanted to make sure I was up there before Chris Damaris was. So I was the second person to fly with him after his pilot's license thing, and the first being someone very close to him.
Yeah. Well, no. What the situation was, you know that thing where it's like you have a rabbit, a cabbage, and a fox. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but it was like John, Chris, and Blaine. Because
Right.
like you can't have John and Blaine on the same side, but you
So they'll
can
eat
have
each
Chris
other.
and Blaine. Yeah, because they'll eat each other.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like beta fishes.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
sea.
beta
You
fish.
don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
But no, we were about to take off, and he was like, just so you know, this does this does that, this does that. I tell you all this in case I like pass out or have a heart attack, but we'll be fine.
Shit my pants.
And I was like,
Okay, great.
it was great. It was a lot of fun. We flew over my house. It was fun.
Well, that's cool.
The best part of the flight was coming into office the next day and telling Chris that I did it. And Chris, were you guys there for that?
I think so.
No.
You kept like you were talking around it though. You're
Chris was like, I posted a picture in our group, and it's like Gus checking the airplane. It's like action shot. And then Chris was like, was that today? And like Gus was like, no, it was like we went the other day. He's like, I wanted to go.
and
I was
then
like-
Blaine just like in his chair because Chris sits behind us. And he just leans back and he's like, yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's pretty great, wasn't it, Gus?
cool.
Hey, we should get lunch again today, huh? And it was just like Chris was like, well, Gus talks shit about you, and I was like, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it up in the sky.
Right.
And it was
Engines
just
are
that.
real loud. Propeller goes crazy.
It was tit for tat the entire
So I
day.
didn't know this was a competition because like now I want to get on the list. Gus only took me to a restaurant. He never took me.
What
on
restaurant?
He took me to a vegan Mexican place.
Oh, that's pretty high up there. That's
Yeah,
like
it's pretty high up
second only to like you're in the flight.
Yeah, you're in the flight.
You're in
zone.
the flight path.
I feel like I'm eligible for flight.
You're
Yeah.
eligible for flight.
Like
Oh,
no
yeah.
conditions.
Yeah.
You need to get more hours though.
Okay, I'm gonna get more hours.
Yeah.
It's,
Well,
only, it's only been less than 2 months.
He's not gonna do like short little bursts. Like let's
Okay.
go on a joyride. Like he has intention with his flights because he's working towards a bigger certification, I believe.
Okay.
So he actually has to have like flights that have
You
like.
should ask him to fly you home
things.
for the holidays.
yeah, you should have told him
You
to
should
fly
be
you
like,
to
yo,
Maryland.
take me to Dallas, take me to
tattoo.
Oklahoma.
I don't know that he would do that. That would be interesting. I should ask that though. We mostly just drug smuggled though.
what
Over
drugs?
the border.
Mulin, yeah.
Cocaine, heroin,
Cocaine?
Yeah, typical stuff.
Molly.
Typical?
Typical.
What's typical in Texas?
Typical drugs? What are typical
Yeah.
drugs?
Like a typical Texas drug?
Fentanyl-laced cocaine.
Fentanyl laced cocaine. La da da da.
Why did all of you say it in an echo?
We love it.
Yeah. You ever been to Rainy Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking hate Rainy Street.
Rainy Street is the like. There's a lot of terrible places in Austin, but Rainy Street is the worst.
Also, like one of the places that was like in my 20s, I was like, oh, this like it was up and coming, and I was like, oh, this place is gonna be cool. Like Eisenhower's was there. And it was like, there was like 2 bars. And like, oh, one day this whole place will be like cool old houses that are bars. I can't wait to see that. And then now it's just like, fuck everybody.
Tear it
dude.
down. Burn
Absolute
it.
mess.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Destroy it.
I don't think I know where
Fuck
Rainy
it.
Street is.
Not
You-
me.
we took you there.
You'll have
Not-
a bad time.
That's the place where
Oh.
the neo-Nazi owns a bar.
Yeah,
And then I felt bad because
Well,
I
we
almost
thought you went.
I will say the only exception to Rainy Street is Bangers. I know they
Really?
Yeah, they're good people.
Oh my God.
They are very
good.
sweet, good people.
The patrons.
No, the owners.
No, I'm saying, but the patrons.
Oh, the patrons are a nightmare, but the
Yeah.
owners are
It
very
just
sweet.
seemed like a frat boy culture when
no,
I
it
went
is.
down there.
Yeah,
It is.
Rainy
And it
Street
used to
is,
not be.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It used to be like hipster, and then now
Yeah.
it's just garbage.
Rainy Street is a
Oh.
walking Patagonia vest. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just,
no, that's what I
it's
got
just
the vibe of.
investment bankers and like men who failed out of Silicon Valley.
It's like the tribes of like Airbender or whatever, where it's like the fire and the
Yeah.
waterbender. You know, like you had Dirty Six, which was college kids going to UT.
Those
Then you had
firebenders.
E6, and that was like just chill hipster dudes that wanted to go to like maybe a chill show
Like
or
the water nomads, yeah.
yeah, or just talk to people and be able to
Yeah.
hear them over the music. Then you had the West 6 douchebags. That was like frat guys,
Those
tech
are-
assholes.
Those are like earthbenders.
It's always been known that they're the dickheads, was West 6. And then you had Rainy Street, which was like,
the air nomads, yeah.
I feel like those were like the more, they were like kind of East Side.
It was
Yeah.
the 30-year-old
Yeah.
hipsters. That's what it was.
But
It was the
here's the
30-year-old
thing,
hipsters,
but then-
and then it's like then
yeah, the
tech
Fire Nation
bros-
attacked.
The Fire Nation
Fire
attacked.
And they wiped out the air nomads.
their Sperry's.
But then now it's like in Legend of Korra after the Great Shift.
That's right.
When the
Where the hell are we? Okay.
Talking
sorry.
about Avatar.
Avatar.
Yeah,
It's after the Great
extended
Shift.
metaphor
M. Night
is tracking-
Shyamalan, heard of him?
It's tracking so well for me
because,
right now.
Yeah, when the worlds collided, like the spirit world and the natural world, and it like shifted people's like abilities, and then now there's a bunch of people who can airbend, but they shouldn't, and that's what Rainy Street is.
What the hell is this analogy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. There's like just they have the ability to airbend, but they are not air nomads.
Like
Good.
Rainy, you would go down there, and it would just be like stepping into a neighborhood.
Yeah.
But there was a lot more foot traffic, and it was like just like every night was a block
The
party.
only walkable neighborhood in Austin,
the
Texas.
only walkable neighborhood.
100%. And now like we took you there. I don't think you realized it because it
was
just
daytime.
felt like it was daytime, but it also just felt like the rest of downtown Austin
Yeah.
because there's like fucking high-rise apartments everywhere.
Wait, was
Yeah.
that the place with cargo units?
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
I know exactly
we
where
like
it is.
saw
Yeah.
that
Cargo bar,
sign
or
and it
container
was
bar.
like, and Blaine was like, "What's BVs?" And I was like, "It's bevies." And he was like, "What's that?" And I
Like
was like,
bevs,
like
beverages.
bevs, like the shortened of beverage. And then his eyes glazed over, and he said, "Get in the car."
You're my favorite boomer.
Okay. To that point, you know my theory about Blaine, right?
What's the theory?
Yes. Okay. This is a good. This is a good.
So
I
excited.
was so
Podcast
excited
over.
because I believe this.
I think that Blaine is a time traveler from the 80s who got stuck here and is just having to deal with it. He wears jorts. He loves 80s action films.
You're wearing
He
jorts right now.
He's wearing
Jorts.
jorts right now. He
Paint-covered
only
jorts.
listens to like heavy like metal and like rock and roll. I'm just like, you're a man out of time. And
Did
I
you know
don't
Iron
trust
Maiden's
you.
on tour?
Are you an Iron Maiden fan?
I love Iron Maiden.
I like how you just
about?
avoided that the entire.
he
you
never.
keep
He
avoiding
always
it every
deflects.
time.
He deflects every time.
Being a big 80s film aficionado, I will say that Blaine is not as problematic as everything from the 80s. So like he must
That's
have
the thing,
he
he's
must have, like-
learning.
Yeah.
he must have traveled as a young man and
Exactly.
then like come
Like
up.
I think he got stuck here when he was like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a Star-Lord
He
situation.
Star-Lorded it. Yeah.
And now you're the best ally.
Yeah,
80s
he's so
ally.
good.
Yeah.
I feel like also just having any interaction with the state of Oklahoma kind of forces you into that realm.
That too.
also.
Yeah.
Wait, are you from Oklahoma?
No.
Yeah.
Are you from Oklahoma?
Yes, we talked about this. You know my family.
I know your family. I didn't know you were from Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think
you
I
were born in Oklahoma.
born in Blackwell, and then I
Yikes.
lived in like Broken Arrow and I think maybe not Stillwater. Edmond?
Yeah.
Are these ringing a bell?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where are you from?
Owasso.
You did it. That was the bit from last thing.
Oh shit! He got you.
Fucking got him.
Oh, it's too early.
Bullshit. Yeah, it's too early to be doing this.
What?
So he knows my family. He like knows my family.
I went to high school. This is such a sad story, and I tell it every time I'm on the podcast with Blaine. I went to high school with Blaine's cousin, his first cousin, and I remember I have memories of Joe. Like he played the tuba, he was in theater. I remember seeing like a monologue that he did, et cetera, et cetera. Joe has no memory of me at all. Oh. And so it's just one of those things where it's like, Blaine was like, Joe, you remember Drew, right? And he's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Also, did you just confuse a tuba with a French horn?
I did not. I believe he was in the marching band and played the tuba. You should ask him.
I thought he played French horn.
He probably played French horn in like regular band, but then like sousaphone.
I think he just got married.
You know what they say about tuba players?
They know how to blow?
Yeah.
Is that
No, they know how to, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I talk about that?
Have we? I feel like we've talked about that before, but please.
I don't think we have. There's someone in the...
There's somebody
in
at
the
this company.
Okay.
I went to dinner with, and we were getting to know each other.
It wasn't Gus.
It wasn't Gus.
It was not Gus.
It wasn't anyone here.
It was not
or anyone
okay.
STF or AH or anything like that. But we got dinner, and it was my first time meeting them, and they seemed super nice. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. We were just talking about our lives, and I was like, yeah, I used to play the tuba for 7 years. And they're like, oh, so that's why you're so good at sucking dick.
Oh, that fucking
Bad.
We should probably clarify that this is not like an exec. This is like a local dipshit.
Not an executive.
Yes,
this is
it's not
like
executive.
peers meeting
But
peers.
also,
Yeah.
it's fine because like we're friends, and I make jokes about that all the time.
No.
I make sure that they know that they said that to you.
Oh yeah,
do you know who it is? Everybody knows who it is.
I say it every
No, it's not me. I want to be clear. Not me.
Wow, Drew, I
It
can't believe you said
doesn't
that.
make sense because tuba players, like, they're good at tonguing and blowing.
Yeah,
but
like you said, rim job.
Yeah, you said if I was good at rim jobs, I'd be like, yeah.
I just don't
maybe.
think that they know what a blowjob is.
That's what I said.
And I also think that they think that like if they're uncut and they have like the foreskin, then
Wait, where are you going?
they would blow. A blowjob would be like inflating the skin. And it's just
Like what 11-year-old boy did not think that's what blowjobs were?
Was inflating? It's not a fucking balloon animal.
There has to be some level of inflation though if you were to blow on a penis. Like if there
like
has to be
into
like
a foreskin.
Like no, not a foreskin, just like if you were to blow into a penis.
Yeah,
it would,
because
it would
there's
inflate.
a hole there.
So like there has to be like a.
I don't think not your dick, your urethra, and I feel like that'd be bad.
it'd be like
It would
the
be bad,
scene.
but I just want to know what the like.
It's the scene
what
in
the
Total
percentage
Recall.
of volume would grow. Like
It's the scene in Total Recall where Arnold's mask smashes open on Mars and he goes, and his tongue swells up his eyes.
except a wiener.
Well,
Yeah. The balls just go.
Also, Kayla, this I wanted to bring this up. This is the first time Blizz and I have had a conversation that wasn't like we met on Survive Block Island, so I had no idea what he looked like.
Yeah.
But this is the first time we've like sat down and had any sort of conversation at all. Ever. This is first impressions.
Yeah, this is. Well, I saw you in the background during my orientation.
Right.
Rooster Teeth has orientation, by the way, Blaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on for like a fucking
It's
month.
like, yeah, it's like
No, it
Jesus.
does.
the first 2 days they're just like, all right, this is you sign this. This is a person, and that was an hour, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then it's just like the next day will be like 3 hours.
They drip feed.
Yeah.
There was like a 2-week period where it's like, hey, you gotta come back, and I was like, wait, what? But I was in the meeting room, and all I see is Drew doing like directing stuff for Trucked Up.
That's all I do.
That's all he does.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, speaking of Trucked Up.
All I do is direct.
Truck, no matter
Well, I
what.
saw you. I was like, oh, look, you're doing a thing. Yeah. And I was like, that seems super.
That's
super
me.
cool.
Goodbye.
Why wasn't I in Trucked Up? I just started that day. I literally
You
started.
weren't here yet.
I wasn't here.
You literally were. Hey, Blitz, you weren't here yet.
He was on SBI too, so he could have been.
Yeah, but he wasn't here yet.
I wasn't there yet. Yeah.
There's like a.
Season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Blaine, you want to talk about it?
I wasn't in on it.
Oh.
Whoa,
yeah.
so what,
That's
SBI?
season-
yeah,
Okay,
it is
wait,
like-
so
oh.
Traeger.
this is our season 2 team for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well,
Season
no,
two
that's
Trucked
that's
Up?
also what
Yeah.
they did because I got upset.
Season 2 Trucked Up.
I got upset when I wasn't in Trucked Up a little bit because I was like jealous because everyone was
I
having a
asked
fucking
you to
great
work
time.
on it. I was like, Blaine, come help me co-direct.
Yeah, I got
Trucked Up.
shit going on.
And you were like, no,
I
I'm
gotta
busy,
do
dog.
puppets.
You just wanted to be in it, which is the same amount of time commitment.
And then I'm behind a table going like,
yeah. I'm real busy.
Yeah. Hey guys, Trucked Up. This is a pre-record, so it's coming out on the 14th, which means in 3 days.
No.
Yeah.
Trucked Up's coming out on the 17th.
No. This is a pre-record.
this is coming out on the 14th.
Drew, let me finish.
God.
Hey guys,
Shut the
Let
fuck
Gus
up,
finish.
Drew.
don't talk
Jesus.
over me.
Kayla, I'm sorry. Please continue.
Please continue.
Reclaiming my time. So anyway, this is a pre-record for the RT podcast. It is coming out on the 14th, which means 3 days after that, on the 17th, the first episode of Trucked Up will be on
Airing.
YouTube.
Yeah, I think on
And RT.
first, at least first.
It'll definitely
They
be
don't
on
tell me
first,
things.
and then at some point it'll be on YouTube.
Very shortly
We're
after.
also doing a watch party on the 17th.
Yeah, the 17th is a watch
Oh
party.
yeah,
You
we're
should check it
also
out.
doing a watch party.
I
on the
was not
17th.
invited.
Me either. I was also not invited.
You told me not to invite you.
Yeah, it's fine. Eric,
That's so
I was at a meeting
weird.
yesterday, and it was like the Face Jam guys are doing a watch party, and they want no one to come, but you can comment in the comment section, and we might get
Wow.
to you.
Wow.
What
I
would
kind
our
of. Do you want to
team
crash?
name be?
Do you
I
want
want
to crash the Trucked Up
absolutely.
watch party?
Yeah, for Trucked Up season 2.
There's no
Team Blaze.
Blaze.
There isn't teams, but when Blaine and I are,
There
there
are
are
teams.
teams.
There are teams. It's all teams. They just don't have
It's all
names.
teams.
Did you not
Names.
watch Trucked Up?
It's not out yet.
You didn't watch the fine. You didn't watch the fine cut.
Y'all all saw the fine cut?
We have the first
Who's handing out
exclusive.
the fine cut?
yeah. Wait, I also got the fine cut. Did
It's
you
on
not?
you.
You
I
didn't
know. I
get the
just got
fine
here.
I got the fine cut,
You
but
made
like
the
y'all
fine cut.
aren't supposed to have
I think
the fine
so.
cut.
If you have, I'm going to be vague. If you have an account with us through this one review website that we use, I think you have access
have
to
access
just
to
a lot
all
of the
of it.
shit.
Neat.
Yeah.
Because like I was posting, I'd have like Barbara reach out and be like, MDB was hilarious, and be like, that's not
are
out for
you
a
talking
month,
about?
and she's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I watched the rough cut.
I'm
It's
on
like,
the site.
Don't
yeah.
do that.
don't do that. It
do
looks
that.
like shit.
My favorite thing is reading the reading the comments.
Oh, the
I-
comments being the notes.
The notes. I like
the-
reading the like editorial notes.
The post team has like a running gag about how I give notes, especially specifically Andre. And
Yeah.
shout out to Andre, who is one of the best graphic dudes. He does VFX and graphics for any show that you've watched that has that.
Good boy.
Nice.
He's an amazing artist in his own right, but frequently I just give him things, and he's like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. And then like eventually he'll tweet all of the notes I give him, basically that are super confusing because I guess I just give really esoteric, bizarre notes most of the time.
Somebody's phone. Gus,
Got
Hey,
it.
my
You an
phone
exec?
sounds.
Not me.
oh, I'm in Drew's shot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Too
What the
beefy.
hell?
It's too beefy.
Sorry. That's all I know. Just working out.
It's
That's all I know.
It's not me.
Is that
but
you?
I'm
It's not me,
Mine's
but
on
I'm not
the
gonna
floor. Like my watch would be going to.
For
What is it? Is that
anyone.
the Pixel Watch?
No, it's a Galaxy Watch 4.
Word, how is it?
Sick. I love it. I had
Okay.
I had an active before this, so it was a huge upgrade.
What is that? Oh, an active.
Yeah, like the Active 2 or something like that, which is like the sport watch.
Can you, like-
the Fitbit?
Can you
killer.
like millennial explain me what smartwatches
Drew,
are
how
for?
old are you?
I am 34 years old.
Aren't you still a millennial?
Yeah, that's a millennial.
Right.
He's
I'm
on
saying,
the
like,
edge.
Explain to
Oh,
in a
I
millennial
have
way.
I
Yeah,
have
okay.
Gen Z valor. I
do too. I'm a
yeah,
zillennial.
I'm a zillennial.
Yeah.
I'm like the oldest possible zillennial.
Yeah.
But okay, so I like mine because like I used to be like a Fitbit bitch.
Yeah.
But they break every 2 months.
Got it.
And I can't afford to keep replacing them.
Uh-huh.
And this one integrates with my watch and my like Android
Oh, you're an Android
smart home ecosystem, everything.
She's got the Game Boy thing.
too. Oh, the flip.
Yeah, I got the
flip
Sammy.
I
I got the Sammy Flip.
I'm going
Z.
back to Android. I hate my iPhone.
Yeah.
Hate my.
You'll be back.
You don't have to do that.
You'll be back.
Yeah, dude.
I've never owned an Apple product. Every Apple product I've ever interacted with was given to me by a workplace.
Wow.
I had 5 Zunes in my life.
5 Zunes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny because
still
I only
have-
had one iPod.
I still have 2 of them. That's funny. Do you want to know why I had 5?
I'm assuming they broke
No.
because they
So-
filled up to
So
capacity.
the first one that I got was just like played music, and then I got an upgraded one that was like one of the first ones. So it hold like 8 songs.
Yeah.
Then I got an upgraded one that held more music. Then I got one that had a screen and you could see videos, and it was awesome. And it was like way before the iPod Touch. And then they came out with one that had videos, a touchscreen, and internet access. And I got 2 of those because I had one. No, I had 3 of those actually. I had one, I lost it. I got another one for my grandpa. My dad got one. He didn't want it, so I took his. So I had one for music and one for podcasts.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And I still have them. They still work.
I guess that's
I
a
use
time.
Them, I use them if I want to like not have access to the internet, but I want music and podcasts.
Yeah, I get that. I've been contemplating swapping out the battery on my original iPod because it's fucking dead. It's been sitting in a box.
Sure.
My Zunes still work.
Just to see what's on there.
Well, I bet if you didn't touch your Zunes for 4 years, they would die as well.
I didn't.
What?
Yeah, when I moved,
Zunes
when
are
I
yours?
Are
moved,
you
still
still
work?
Zunin, dude? Are you still like Zunin?
okay,
Zunes out
so
there?
the last time I touched it, before the last time I touched it, high school. That's all I cared about. I got a smartphone my sophomore year of college, so maybe like 2013 or 2014, and then it kind of petered out. But then when I moved 2 years ago, I found them again, charged them up. They still worked, and now I updated my music on them in case shit hits the fan scenario. But the battery still works. I got a FM radio adapter for it because
what the hell?
Yeah.
I decided against updating the music on my iPod because it works. It's just low battery, but like it's a time capsule.
A time capsule.
Yeah.
I have another one with like those little shitty like $5 MP3 players that are just like shuffles with a.
Yeah.
I found one of those, and I want to know what's on it.
Wait, what was the first song you downloaded as a?
I know. Oh, I know.
And it can't be U2 that
No.
when Apple forced all of us to have U2s. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, so wait, was it downloaded like purchased or downloaded like
paid for or illegally or both?
I kind of want to know both. When you're stealing music, you wouldn't steal a car.
I would.
I would
You
steal a
wouldn't-
car.
I would
you
steal a
wouldn't-
car.
oh.
I would absolutely.
If the keys were in
I would
it,
absolutely.
That advertisement didn't make it. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't steal whatever.
You wouldn't download a house.
You wouldn't download a house. Why would you download a movie?
Also, the music for that commercial was pirated.
Stolen?
get the fuck out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I talk about all like I think last stream we talked about the commercial, the dog commercial, the stoner dog. I think about that commercial
Stoner
all
dog.
the yeah.
Stoner dog.
Like I don't like you when
she's,
you
like,
smoke,
high
and she's like flat on the
and
couch.
the dog's like,
Oh yeah.
I think about that
you don't take
commercial
me for walks
too much.
anymore.
You don't take me for walks anymore. Look what weed is doing. Okay, wait. So what's the first song you purchased? First song you stole on LimeWire?
I want to say.
Also, wait. I also need to know your first album because I feel like that's three telling things.
First album.
You're not an album
not
guy.
Like, not LP, but like
I mean,
a CD.
the first
Sticks.
CD I consciously remember asking my parents to buy was either the Pokemon 2000 soundtrack
Okay.
Baller.
or the first Britney Spears CD.
Okay.
Baller.
It was one of
Okay.
those two.
Those are your discs.
Those-
now
yeah.
what's the download?
My first thing I ever paid to download, and I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I think it was the Naked Mole rap.
From Kim Possible.
Possible.
That you paid for?
Yeah, I think I paid. And then I remember because my grandpa had a computer that you could buy music on, and my uncle was there. My uncle is a degenerate. Just to preface. So when I came in the room and I had like $1, and I was like, "Grandpapa, I would like to purchase one song," and he was like, "This is sad." And then he sat me down, and my life changed. He sat me down at the computer, and my life was changed. And I believe the song that I was gonna buy that I didn't then illegally downloaded was "Get Out" by JoJo.
Very good.
Nice.
Get out.
Leave. Yeah.
Styx and Night at the Roxbury soundtrack.
Do you see what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Do
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I mean, that's 97.
90s, yeah. And then Grand Theft Auto Vice City completely
Oh yeah.
like made my musical taste. Like to this
Oh,
day,
yeah.
I still listen to a lot of the tracks. So like I think those were the songs that I downloaded. It was all that shit.
Dang. Oh, do you want to go first?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Sorry.
Pure Moods and Eiffel 65 were my first two albums.
What?
Nice.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Pure Moods like the one commercial where it's like
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 100%. I remember watching TV being like, I want that for Christmas. And my mom was like, okay. And I was like, give me that.
it's
I
like
want the.
parents fucking music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the one that was like? There was like this one. It was one commercial around like the late '90s, early 2000s, and it played every
That's it. Probably
fucking
this.
day. Was it the?
It's like,
what's
there's like horses, white horses
Yeah.
running through the woods,
Was that
and
the
like
one?
some
Those
lady in
beautiful-
like a flowy
There was like a Dolly
thing.
Parton song. It was like.
Was it the collection?
No,
That
that's
is what we are, and then like it was like
Islands in the street.
yeah,
that's
and
not-
like
that's
that was
not-
in the commercial.
that's not Pure Moods.
Oh,
that's
it's-
just like the best of
I
Dolly
want-
Parton.
Wait,
Fine.
is that like the one that's like, tell me how am I supposed to live without you?
Yes.
The greatest
Is that-
collection.
Yes.
Is that like now something? Now this is
No,
something
that's
or
what I call
another?
music.
It wasn't
That
a
was- it
now.
wasn't that.
It was before
that.
the nows.
Yeah, I know exactly.
That
You just unlocked a
commercial-
core memory.
That fucking commercial for 10 years we had to deal with that
Yeah,
commercial.
and it was a banger.
Staying power.
All right.
You'd be asleep 3 a.m. and just tell me
How
how
am I supposed? It's that, but it also was Shirley Temple's
Yes, sure,
completed collection.
Oh my
Yes,
god!
Shirley Temple.
And it was colorized now, so
Yeah.
like it was very important.
Yes.
Dude, people fucking love Shirley Temple back
Bro,
then.
I thought Shirley Temple was going to be
Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop de loop.
Shirley Temple collection.
It's commemorative coin commercials.
Yeah.
And then if you're a pervert like me, you'd wait up on like late night on Comedy Central and be
Girls
like,
Gone Wild.
dude, you'd hear the steel drums, you'd be like, yeah.
Wait, what happened with the steel drums?
You just saw some boobs.
You saw stars over
You saw
titties.
stars that said like
$14.99.
$14.99. Buy it now.
Oh, and it's like call this number.
Yeah,
for,
no. It was the Girls
There's
Gone
no-
Wild.
Girls
video.
Gone Wild. It's like they didn't have
think I-
blurs. They had like little stars
Yeah.
oscillating around the nipples, so you
think
could
I've ever
almost
seen
see.
You've never seen a Girls Gone Wild commercial?
Formative. Like
Absolutely, absolutely formative.
That created Blaine.
Yeah.
it was that.
Iron Maiden.
A Girls Gone Wild commercial. We put them in the reactor from The Fly.
Yeah.
Let's lift weights.
Oh God.
Oh, hidden memory unlocked. Okay, what was
Very
yours?
Oh,
Album bought pirated.
Like physical, yeah.
first song that I downloaded. Okay, don't get mad at me. I've never bought an album, like
That's fine.
a physical copy of an album.
I feel
Word.
I've only bought, if I buy an album, it's because I believe in that person.
Yeah, I don't believe in anyone apparently. No,
I believe in Carly Rae Jepsen.
that's
And Taylor Swift.
valid,
Dude,
Taylor Swift.
Bangers.
Yeah,
Yo,
Carly
that-
Rae is banger.
Okay, you finish and then we'll talk
Yeah,
about Carly.
Okay, so it was Viva La Vida by Coldplay was the first song.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I learned how to play it on xylophones.
Oh, I learned how to play it on the violin.
Yeah. And it was really
Percussionist.
good.
You were a percussionist.
I was a tuba player.
That's why I still get that's why
I don't know
still get
because
a
I'm
sucking
quirky,
dick.
Drew. I do things that are quirky.
Yeah, sometimes brass people like percussion too. He's
Yeah.
bisexual.
Well, yeah.
Sat
He's
next
by
to it.
instrumental.
This is by instrumental. And then that was the first song I purchased, and the first song I downloaded was on LimeWire, and it gave me it was it was that song with Timberland and Katy Perry.
Oh no.
Timbaland? Not Dark
Timbaland.
Horse.
Why does this sound so
No.
recent?
Timbaland?
I
That
don't know.
sounds wait, can you
Was
give
that
me
recent?
a year?
Timbaland and
No. Never mind. It was Black Eyed Peas. It was a Black Eyed Peas.
Let's get it started.
I got a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be God.
I was obsessed with
If we
Coldplay
ever
and
meet
Black
again,
If we ever meet again, that
I've
I did
never heard that
download
song
that
before.
though.
Yikes.
Like
2009. You are so young.
You're a baby. I was
You're-
graduating.
You're,
1996.
you're a child.
96.
Yeah.
Our gap feels so much wider though.
Wait, what are you?
Yeah.
What year are you?
94.
Okay.
2 years.
Before or after The Lion King came out? No.
January, so probably before.
Before.
I think I'm after Lion King.
That you're
Yeah,
after
no,
Lion King.
definitely
Lion
2
King was
years.
like November 94,
Yeah.
and it's like that's the line in the sand I always draw where it's like, oh, you haven't existed in a universe
Yeah.
where the Lion King wasn't always
Yeah.
a thing.
Lion King
In
was
the-
my first Disney movie.
in the same way that
it was mine too.
that like the same way I feel about like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
We've never been in a universe that didn't like Back to the Future wasn't always around.
I love those movies.
I think Lion King or Pocahontas might have been my first theatrical experience.
I had a
How old are you?
1990.
Oh, okay. Because
Oh my God, you meant 90 years old. I was like,
you're 90 years old.
we almost got him. We almost got him.
Aladdin was my first Disney
Ooh,
movie.
Aladdin.
That'd be a good one.
And it was like because my grandma lives in Georgetown, so we went to this Round Rock theater that's for sale right now, and I just want to fucking buy it. I saw Aladdin. I saw Jurassic Park in that
Wait,
theater.
how much is it?
I'm sure it's like $1 million fucking
No,
dollars.
well, it's at Round Rock.
but it's like 8 screens. It was like $1 theater.
Keep
for
an
Aladdin.
eye
Dude,
on that.
can we
'cause-
buy a theater?
Can we buy a theater?
Oh yeah. Rooster Teeth's good on
No,
cash.
no,
Can we buy a
no,
theater?
no.
Can we buy a
Fuck Rooster
theater?
Teeth, not Rooster Teeth. Can we somehow
I will
fundraise
invest.
Matt,
to buy
call
a
Matt
theater?
Damon because he knows about zoos.
Let's buy a theater.
We bought a theater.
Also,
We
I
bought
think
theater.
you just brought it up. I think Aladdin was also a part of my bisexual awakening.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
because when
Same.
Jasmine came out in that outfit,
Oh,
and
yeah.
also Aladdin just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In general.
that whole movie.
Yeah.
And then that
Aladdin-
tiger.
Absolutely.
Oh shit,
Not the
that's
tiger,
furry.
but Kovu.
Never mind.
Also,
No.
but also,
No, but Kovu.
But
though.
Simba, let's talk about Simba.
Not Simba.
growing up.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
not
Nala-
Kovu.
Kovu. Ooh.
I had to describe to you guys. Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Robin Hood, the animated Robin.
Yeah,
No.
No.
That's like that's old Disney. Like
Dude is hot as fuck.
I was
Are
talking-
you kidding me
No.
right now?
No.
Old school Fox
It's not
Robin Hood.
him.
that's also
It's
like
not.
I was
Wait,
talking.
name his qualities now.
Yeah.
I'll try.
red hair.
Oh, he's dashing. He
He steals from the poor. I mean, he steals from the rich.
Yeah, he's He's a socialist. Like, come
He
on.
steals from the poor.
Yeah, but he doesn't got
He doesn't
got
have it. Yeah.
He doesn't have like the swagger of the tramp. You know what I mean?
See it?
Yeah.
Swagger of a tramp.
Like, it's
Drew,
not-
respectfully, that would be you. If you
Yeah.
That's your persona?
That's your persona.
Come on.
With the feather in the cap and
the
everything.
feather in the cap, yeah, and the bow, yeah. Tunic, I see it
Hot
for
as
you.
fuck.
I had to describe you to you guys the other day. Like, I can't remember what the context was, but it was essentially I was describing like sex eyes, fuck me eyes, and I said Nala from The Lion King.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you guys all looked at me like I had just
no, that's
cut
correct.
someone's
No,
throat
that's
in front of you.
100% like
No,
the
that's
like the
Sex
Elton
Eyes.
John song, and then like
Yeah.
that is the first time I saw Sex
I
Eyes
can
ever.
see
Why
what's
did-
happening.
Everyone
when this
wanted-
happened?
I don't know. I thought I was like gonna get crucified when I said
Also,
that.
Timon and Pumbaa just like fucking watched.
The fall in love.
Oh,
here's
they
the
did.
fall in
Wait,
Yeah,
love.
they
what?
totally did.
I
A
totally
trio
blocked that out.
Simba and Nala have their whole montage where they're reuniting, and then Timon and Pumbaa are like, "This is fucking
Magic
crazy."
everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're just watching.
And they're just
With
watching them
all of
fuck.
this romantic atmosphere.
Who's that? Phil Collins?
No, it's Elton John.
It's
Elton
Elton
John,
John.
sorry,
It's
sorry.
Elton John.
Elton
It's
John, and then
Nathan
and then
Lane.
Phil Collins went hard on the Tarzan soundtrack
for no
That's
reason.
right.
For absolutely no reason.
Also,
Can you show me? I wanna know
Also,
about strange. He went
Phil-
hard as fuck.
Phil Collins has the largest private collection of Alamo memorabilia in
right.
the world,
That tracks.
and it's in Switzerland right
That,
now.
that also
Why?
tracks. Why
He
not?
just won it. He's just super into the Alamo.
He deserves it. I'll
I
be
got
honest.
chills
He did enough.
just now thinking about the Tarzan.
Dude, it's such a banger.
so
It's such a
good.
banger.
I was gonna say, you should keep an eye out on that theater, and if the sale goes through,
There's
and
no, it's not. It's for sale right now. We could go buy it right now.
We're gonna buy a theater.
We're gonna buy a
you
theater.
should like
I'm gonna
pull
put a
some of their
bid in.
chairs.
The
you
game
know?
tries
I have
theater.
well because I went. You've never been to my house, so they had the last night at the Alamo. Have you been?
Yeah. You always are creeped out about it because you're like, we're still working on the floors. I don't know.
We
Wait
have,
to
we
see.
have floors. I have floors now. I have floors and baseboards.
Wait,
And
so
a
you didn't have
bathroom.
floors before?
For 7 years, I didn't have floors.
Where?
It's just
what?
concrete.
Oh,
It was
okay.
concrete, just
I thought it
bare
was just
concrete.
dirt.
No, almost. In some places.
Cinemark 8?
No, it's like next to a Mexican food restaurant.
I'll find
It's like it might be the Mexican food restaurant now. They might have turned the theater into a Mexican food restaurant.
Nice.
But I have theater seats from the original Alamo Draft House.
Jack
Oh.
Patillo has that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, he must have been there because like I was 19 and
Yeah.
I like borrowed a friend's fake ID and then went to the last. It was the last night at the Alamo.
Yeah.
It was very like the first
Sad.
time I spent a lot of money on something.
Yeah. How much
and
was
then
it?
was like $300.
Holy shit.
And I was like 19.
in like back time
yeah.
money.
Yeah. And so like they give you like they gave us a wrench and a hard hat and they were like whatever chairs you want you can take at the end of the movie and I like had to unbolt them from the floor.
Oh,
that's
fuck. That's a
cool.
cool
Like,
experience.
That's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
Horribly depressing.
There's
wild.
this
Violently
bar,
depressing.
my college bar. They didn't have floors for the longest time, so on the inside it was just dirt.
just dirt.
fuck?
Where did you go to
Dirt.
college?
How's
I
that
went to
legal?
college. Went to college, St. Mary's College of Maryland. I will say y'all are not allowed to claim me anymore because I don't. Respectfully, I don't.
Rooster
fuck with
Teeth
you.
or St.
Respectfully?
Mary's?
No, St. Mary's
Oh,
is not
okay,
allowed
got
to
it.
claim me.
Respectfully, fuck y'all.
respectfully, fuck y'all. But yeah, it was a kind of. I used to. Oh my god, I used to be this safe ride driver. Do y'all know what safe ride is?
Yeah, it's like you like help drunk people.
Yeah. With
the
You're
scooter? Is it with the
DD.
scooter?
No, not with the scooter. We had a van, so we had to
Okay.
get van
Okay.
certified, and we would pick up drunk people from the local bar,
Yeah.
and then drive them back to
Yeah.
college, which was really awesome. And
Yeah.
it was a paid opportunity.
When I was,
Um,
I think I came up with the idea for Uber when I was in high school.
Congratulations
That
on
pan
your
out for you guys.
$1 billion.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're
Well, I
rich.
mean, I was like in 9th grade, and it was like when I get my license and I go to college, I'm gonna have drunk people pay me to drive them around because I'm never gonna drink.
Taxi. All right, go ahead.
But you can just text and call me. This is
Right.
you can do that with a taxi. You have to
Oh.
call a taxi depot and hope for the best. Absolutely not.
I don't think
I was
I
gonna get a minivan, and then I was just like, I don't want to learn how to drive.
in college, finish your sentence because I have a whole drunk college Blaine.
Well, I was gonna say, we constantly kept mixing with. So there's this term that we call townies, which is people in the local
Right.
area.
Yeah, no, townies.
Is that just a normal thing?
That's a normal
Yes.
thing. It's
Normal
the
thing.
kids who aren't in college, the college
Yeah.
people, the
You got
non-college
townies.
folks.
Yeah.
Tusties.
Yeah.
So when we
Didn't
pick
fuck
up,
off, so
when we
they're
pick
there.
up people, we were also near a military base, so that was also worse.
Well,
We we would pick up people like college students from the bar, and like the townies would always just fuck with us. Like there was one time where I was calling for people to get in the van, and I turn around, and there's this dude pissing on my tire,
Oh, fun.
and I'm like, dude, stop pissing on my tire. And he's like, you want to fight about it? And I was like, why are we immediately there? Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Maryland sounds aggressive.
It's also awful because his dick is out in that moment.
He's more vulnerable.
You're
actually.
more vulnerable. You should just kicked him in the dick. Kick him right in the dick.
I was like, stop peeing on my tire.
Honestly, grab his dick.
No, bold move. No, not doing that.
Piss
What
away.
if,
Make him
though?
piss on his shoes.
Piss on his face?
Yeah, make him piss on his own face. He's drunk. You can outrun
just going,
him. It's not sexual. You're just making him pee himself.
He was peeing on my tire, and I was like, dude, stop peeing on my tire.
That's
He was
so
like,
fucked up.
I'm not peeing on your tire. And I'm like, are you gonna gaslight me right now?
Exhibit A.
Again,
Lying
whose dick is that?
Whose dick is right
Pissing
there?
on my tire then.
Gaslighting with your dick out should
Yeah.
be a circle of hell.
God,
That should be
you're
its
going
own-
to hell. I got gaslit when your dick was out.
Dick
I'm
is
so
out.
sorry.
It's just maximum disrespect.
Yeah. That's
How were you in college?
Yeah.
I feel like you and I would be good friends in college.
Yeah, because I went to a co-op. So going from community college, living with my parents.
It's the most weird Blaine thing that I know about Blaine is that he lived in a co-op in college. It's the
Weird.
most out of
Can you explain a co-op?
A co-op is
Well,
like a
he's
living
as a time
community,
traveler.
right?
Sure.
So like it's a group of people, and you have to apply to get into it. And it's kind of like a fraternity, but on the far left, and not like more conservative, bro-y type of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like you can have girls and guys, they're all living together, and they have to accept your application in. And basically, once you're there, you do labor. So
Yeah.
you do 4 hours of labor a week. And that's assigned to you by an officer who's called the labor czar, which eventually I rose to the position of labor czar.
labor czar.
You have meals
Labors are
together.
nice.
Part of your rent is paying for food.
Yeah.
And you have a grocery store runner who runs and buys grocery. And then your labor could also be cooking meals for the rest of the house.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
Have
Hogwarts,
you never
bro.
heard of a co-op?
No.
Really?
Yeah, because we didn't have that in
That's
college.
crazy.
It's like a family.
There's like co-op.
are you still-
Oh, wait, we might have had it
Co-op
in college
folks?
now that I think about it.
I went and got drinks with a old co-op friend not too long ago. I kind of burnt my bridge with the co-op because I got really busy with my
Drama?
internship. Yes, because I dated a girl. She was a German exchange student.
Nice.
We didn't work out.
Hey, Blaine. Sehr gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't work out, and then all of the friends were like upset with me because
oh,
of
they sided with the German girl.
because it was like she wanted to do distance, and I was like, the time change
You're
alone
in
is going to
Germany.
fucking ruin this.
You're in
It's
Sure.
not like one state over.
Yeah.
You're in Germany.
So I just kind of smoke bombed out of that place, but I'm like still good with a couple of people.
That's good. That's cool. Co-op.
But anyways, this
Blaine.
is all pre-Uber, so we just took the bus, or if you didn't have the bus, like it was 2 miles from 6th Street, you just walk.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot that you're Texas.
Uphill.
Yeah,
Born,
here,
born and
ET.
right now.
I'm a townie.
He's a
You're a
townie.
town.
He's a townie.
Well, I think we're townies now. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
hometown
turned in-
heroes.
Yeah, we turned in it. That's not what
Oh,
townie means.
That's not a good thing. That's not a
No.
good thing.
Have you? Does
It's
campus?
ironic.
Does driving through campus make you as sad as it makes me?
Yo,
Dude,
I've never seen the campus, to be honest.
existential
Yo.
dread.
It is. Yeah, it is like a zone. It's an existential dread
Yeah.
zone where it's just like you cross a certain street
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Have you ever? It was.
So sad.
I didn't even go to UT, but it's just like not being in college and then being on the college campus. My bones dried up. My
Yeah.
skin
Yeah.
began
Everyone's
to
old.
wrinkle.
You suddenly see ghosts of yourself walking through campus. Like that's where I had my panic attack because my final wasn't submitted because the internet was
Yeah.
too slow.
yep.
Yeah. So for me, my school, I went to Georgia State, but it's not a. It's a less of a
Go
camp-
Dogs! I don't know what they're.
Panthers.
Go Panthers!
It's less of like a campus and more of like a school bought a bunch of random buildings just in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
So it's like a 3-mile radius, and your classroom and dorm could be
Oh,
in
so it's
any
like
of it.
it's like NYU Atlanta.
Sure, yeah. So when I'm just in Atlanta, I'm just like, oh, I feel like I'm like it feels like I'm in college.
Right.
It's just like, oh yeah, I have to walk past this bar to go to my business class, or like I have to go past this theater to go to my accounting class, and it's just like it's like people are like, yeah, I want to go downtown and have fun. I'm like, no, it's like trauma.
It's like trauma.
Yeah, like my mom has worked in the same building downtown for 30 years, I think, because I think she had the student job.
Would you go like visit your mom on your way to class
Yeah,
sometimes?
yeah, absolutely. I
that's very
I had a student job in the same building as my mom. So she was on like one floor and I was like on another floor.
I'm glad to hear that you were the kind of kid that was like, I love seeing my parents, and
Oh,
not
yeah.
like I'm ashamed. I don't want to fucking see them.
I would go home like every other week.
Yeah, my dad
my
coached
parents.
at the same high school that I went to, and I would eat lunch with them in his
Yeah,
classroom.
I like my parents.
very
Wait, that's so nice.
Yeah.
My mom was not a part of school in
Yeah.
any way.
I felt so, like people would be like, "Oh, it must suck having your parents hanging over." And it's like, no, it's like time I get with my parents that
Yeah.
none of you assholes
That none
get.
of you get, and also sometimes she'll buy me food because I'm poor, and also
Boom.
she'll give me toilet paper whenever I ask for it. So
There you go.
And that's
That's
so. I
that.
used to be a partier in college. Back
Really?
then.
You're
Yeah,
kidding.
dude.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
you're
know.
like-
I don't know you. We've never
I don't
met.
know.
We just
You're
met
like
for
a,
the
you're
first
like
time.
a
What's the name?
gamer.
I'm a gamer. No, we used to have a party called. We lived in like the Boone establishment, so we used to call them Boone Bangers. And
Boom
we-
bangers.
Okay.
We would have like themes. So like our first theme party was Coachella, so people came up in like festival clothing and stuff like
A lot
that.
of Indian headdresses, yeah.
We couldn't have parties inside our house.
What? House?
Sorry, inside our townhome.
Zoning?
Yeah, we lived in it was senior living in townhome. So because the
So many questions.
public safety said that you're only allowed to have like 8 or like 10 people allowed in a
Homophobic.
or in a townhouse. So what we did, we put a speaker outside in our portico and just blast music. And
that's
usually
better.
Yep, and then a crowd would just
Form
in front of your townhouse.
Cool.
And
That's
there
funny.
you have a party. So the majority of our parties
It
were
was all
outside.
block parties.
It was a block party.
Yeah.
And then I
That's
used to
better
work.
because now your house is clean.
And,
Yep.
then you can't get arrested because nobody
You
knows who
can't.
started
Yeah,
it.
because no one knows who started it.
But
Wow.
we were really nice. Like I would go to public safety and be like, "Hey, I'm throwing a party.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm gonna be your contact person
So
and
sweet.
stuff like that." And they're
That's
like, "Okay,
insane.
cool." And I also worked for Habitat for Humanity, and we had a bake sale that day. So
Just throwing
I know.
Just a
I,
good
so,
human.
By the,
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
by the way, I'm a
generally
good human.
human.
I built 4 houses, 1 tiny home. But we would have a bake sale and stuff, and I would take the leftover cookies, and at our parties, I would just walk outside with like a tray of chocolate chip cookies and be like,
see
"Does
drunk
anyone want
people.
any?"
I'm glad that you didn't
delightful.
like bake. It would have been like the classic movie setup where you bake 2 things. These are for Habitat for Humanity. These are the weed cookies for the party. And then you get it mixed
Oh no!
Co-op parties were similar. Every co-op, at least
What co-op were you?
I was
21st
super
Street? This
co-op,
sounds
so
like a
that was
frat.
I know.
Noasis. So super co-op was 3 co-ops in one. We were a giant
Oh yeah,
building.
they built that after. Because like that used to be 21st Street co-op. That was a fire hazard.
No, 21st Street's still there. That's where
okay.
Ryan Haley went.
Got
if
it.
you're familiar with Funhouse and Ryan Haley.
Oh, yeah.
I
Chris
used-
and Ryan were.
I used to party with Ryan Haley in college.
I want to party with Ryan Haley.
Actually, I partied with Ryan Haley. I partied with Ryan Haley. Shut the bar down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closed it out.
But it was, there's Pearl
I
Street.
left before him.
21st, they were the crazy ones. We were super co-op. We were a little bit more like together. But like we had a big courtyard. So you just
Yeah.
have these big courtyard parties. Fucking awesome. Blast the music. It was great.
We would get in trouble if we were ever on top of the portico. So
What
like
is a
office-
portico?
So it's like
Keep saying this
you
word.
have a door. I realize what you have a door, right? There's like a little archway.
Yeah.
There's like a platform on top of the archway
Okay.
of the door. That's a portico.
Oh, so
And
like,
you can
how
access
do you-
it
So it's a porch.
from like the window
From the
upstairs.
yes. So I would I would climb through the second window, put a speaker, a
okay.
concert speaker
Yeah.
out there, and then just blast music.
Got
So
it.
it's like a it's
Is it?
a
little
porch.
porch.
It's a little
It's
porch.
a porchette.
A porchette.
Yeah,
tiny
but
porch.
imagine that instead of the triangle, it's just yeah, that one. Yeah, it's one of those.
They
A widow's walk.
one of the conditions of your lease when you sign up for a co-op is you could not go on the roof because so many people kept going on the roofs during parties and like falling off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
that actually great that you brought that up. That actually happened.
Perfect segue.
I was at a banger, not my banger, but I was at a banger.
Not the Boon Banger?
Not the Boon Banger.
Not the Boon Banger.
But I came into a party, and as I was entering the door, someone was falling off.
Holy shit.
It's like establishing shot for a
Yeah.
party
Yeah.
in a movie.
Somebody,
Yeah.
that is a shot in laser
That
team.
is- yeah.
Like, 'cause I remember we blocked it.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
blocking it where it's like
yeah,
they walk
Project
in
X,
and then
yeah.
somebody falls down the stairs.
Yeah, I walk in as someone is falling down.
Jesus God.
That sounds like one of those. I feel like everyone has those moments in life that feels choreographed. And you're
that
like,
was
how the fuck
choreographed.
did that happen? Do you have one?
Not off the top of my head.
No?
Yes. I mean, yes.
What?
Like just like something that happened. You're like, this felt choreographed.
Getting locked in. Oh yeah, absolutely. Berlin. So I was tour managing. I was tour managing this band.
is this- Is this the one you told me about?
I think I might have told you about this.
What?
So yeah. So
You were
I was
tour managing.
I was tour managing
Oh.
for George Watsky, who's a very dear
Fucking
good
loved
friend of mine. He's
Watsky
a
in high
very
school.
nice dude and a delight to be around. However, I am not a tour manager and I had no idea how to do my job. And so I had wound up without knowing about 30,000 euro in like a little zip pouch that didn't lock. And I was like, George, what am I supposed to do with this money? And he was like, you haven't been going to the bank? And I'm like, no, was I supposed to be going to the bank? He's like, yeah, usually you go to the bank. We need to go get this money changed over. And so we just are walking through Berlin, like tightly holding a case of
30,000
movie.
euros.
This is a movie.
30,000 euro. And so we show up to this like money exchange place, and I walk up to the lady, and she's like, whatever you say in German. Or,
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Tag.
Guten Tag. And so I open the thing, and she goes,
Wie geht's?
and she walks behind her like bulletproof glass like window and goes and locks the door. And I'm like, oh fuck, like we're so hosed. And she was like, start counting. And so like, it just like dumps it all out. Like I just started like, oh my god, yeah.
At least she did that.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I know, like she locked the door. I was like, oh, she's gonna kill us. I'm dead. I'm dying in Berlin. Like, choreographed. Just that I just very specifically remember like
$30,000.
Yeah, like shooting a movie where it's like two dudes walking through Berlin, just like holding it. Yeah, exactly.
When I was in New York most recently for New York Comic Con, I like took a side street. There's this pizza place that I hadn't been to in like 6 years, and I was fucking dying. I've never stopped thinking about that pizza place. The food was so good. So I take a side street to get there, and I'm not super familiar with New York, so I'm just kind of like a little skidded out, you know, because it's like big city. And I'm walking by this lady. And she's probably like in her late 50s or something. And she's like at one point bending down as I'm walking up, like probably 100 feet away from her. As I approach, she just stops like an automaton and just like stares straight forward, shits her pants.
What?
Oh
Just
my god.
full blown, just like,
oh my god.
and I hear all of this and I'm like right here next to her.
What do you do?
Yeah.
And I jumped and I was like, oh god. And I like started immediately looking around for hidden cameras. Because it felt like a hidden
You're
camera.
like, Eric
prank.
Andre, where is he? It's like, are you Eric Andre?
She just like shit herself, and you're like, oh god.
Yo, where are the impractical
scared for
jokers?
her.
And I'm not like, I'm not like, ha, homeless person shitting themselves. They didn't look homeless. They just looked like a normal.
Upset.
Someone just
Here's the thing. I thought
people
shitting your
shit themselves.
I thought shitting your pants was going to be a less of a risk the older I got.
No,
but
it's more.
You peak at 16. Like,
Yeah.
that's the last time you're like, I'm not going to shit my
It's a
pants.
parabola. It's like high risk, lower risk, and
Until-
then teens, 20s, high.
And then back up.
That's like when Mondo was like, "Hey, when was the last time you shit your pants?" And I was like, "What do you mean when I was a kid?" And he was like, "No, like the last time you shit your pants." And I was like, "I've never shit my pants when I wasn't a kid." And he was like,
It's
"Oh yeah,
it's not a matter of if now. It's just a matter of when.
I don't think
he told me.
I don't think I've
me.
shit myself other than having the flu when I was like 15.
I never shit myself.
I almost shit myself in New York City. So I don't know. Something in the hot dogs.
Why
are you
I
eating
got
street
food
hot
poisoning
dogs?
in New York City as well.
They were delicious.
See, I've had food poisoning. I had really bad. I've never shit myself.
Yeah, I've never shit myself.
It was a trot back from the Dwayne Reed. Like
Yeah.
I was clenching everything I had. I was covered in sweat.
The second to last time I went to New York, I got food poisoning and almost shit my pants on the plane.
That's crazy. I've made I made 3 people piss their pants before.
From laughing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That's
I've-
incredible.
Thank you.
I've peed myself. Well, I feel like, penis havers pee themselves sometimes.
All the time, calico cut pants.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes when you're like, okay, don't look at me like
I'm with you. I'm not looking at you.
Okay,
any sort of way.
don't look at me like that.
Just continue.
Because like when you're peeing, sometimes it's like you're peeing at a urinal, and then like you get the last squirt of pee out,
Right.
And then you
then there's
pack
the
it up.
extra.
So you got to give it a little tug.
I do. I've
You
done
got to
enough.
like roll it out.
like a
The fact
blunt,
that
just roll
men
like a
don't
blunt.
Just that y'all don't dab it. Disgusting.
Oh, I dab.
You dab?
Yeah, I
On
roll
tissue?
and then I dab.
You don't dab?
with the barehanded.
No, of course not. Normally, I'm peeing. This is like I'll be peeing.
Yeah.
And then I'll lean over to the toilet paper and
Yeah.
I'll pull out like 2
What if
little
you're in a
sheets.
urinal though?
Then I
You just have
shake it.
you scream. Oh, something that seemed scripted for me. So
Yeah.
I went to a party at University of Maryland. Don't know why I said that. University of Maryland. And,
University of Maryland.
Which is not where you went. You were at
Yeah.
St. Mary's.
Yeah, I was at St. Mary's College of Maryland. You can't claim me. I keep saying
Yelling
that.
into the microphone.
You cannot claim
Cannot
me.
claim me.
like
I
his
am not an
mission
I
alumnus.
am not an alumni. They're gonna take my degree away. It's whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Clear your debts too.
Oh
while they're at it.
no. They're gonna take away
no.
my biochem degree. Anyways, so I was at a party. It was a fun rager. We were playing beer pong and stuff like that. And the clock hits 3 a.m. And I go, I need to go to church. So yes, this is a very weird movie. So my best friend now, not at the time, she was like she was somewhere. I stole her car to go to church
At
the
3
next
a.m.
at 3 a.m.
Why? What were you
Did you have
on?
to confess?
Nothing. I really just like needed to go.
Why?
You just have like a.
This was when I was like Christian.
St. Mary's a Catholic college?
No.
Were you having too much fun and you felt guilty and you had to go to church?
I think that's what it was.
Holy shit.
Man.
That's crazy.
I had like Christian guilt or something.
Wait, do you not have Christian guilt?
Oh my god.
No, I do.
I was literally talking to my therapist over the
Not
weekend
Catholic
about
guilt,
Christian
though.
guilt.
I have mad Christian guilt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Baptist guilt, which is
Yeah.
like the gross
Yeah,
version
I got
of Catholic guilt.
yeah. But
I have
like,
Baptist. Yeah.
but when you're gay,
Yeah, see, and having a mother who was like an elder minister.
yeah,
Sure.
it's
yeah.
like-
Both my parents were very active and are very active in the church.
and finding out that your son's bisexual, you're
Yeah.
like, huh?
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
My therapist is a black mother.
As
Basically,
it, as
She
it
has-
should be.
And she has a lesbian daughter, and
I
she's
love
like, "Look, I know the gays.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'm aware
Ally.
of the gays.
I love that for you.
Allies." And she's like super sweet, and then
Is she accepting new patients?
She sent an email out to everyone saying, "Hey, moved to
Yeah.
Alaska. I am no longer."
Oh my god, I love that for her.
Yeah, I was like, "You're on your
She's
like
living
hot
the
girl
dream.
shit."
Yeah, no,
obviously.
she's living the dream.
And she's like, "I moved to Alaska. I'm not doing therapy anymore. So by 2023, find a new one." And I was
Alright.
like,
Oh, you got
"Respect
until
it."
2023. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
It's like 2 months away.
That's not like
Yeah.
That's not like a 2-week notice. How long have
Yeah.
you been going to that therapist?
for a year. And this was my first therapist that I
Oh,
felt
word.
like I actually connected
no,
with. So now I
same.
have to reconnect. And
I'm
very
not. I
nervous
just
about it.
chose not to get a new
Tyler,
one.
can I eat a banana on?
Yes.
Only if you look directly into your camera. It's there. Yep. All right. He's peeling that.
Oh god. You
Wait,
didn't
wait,
peel.
wait. Do that again. Do it
Tuba
again.
player's got a tuba.
Wait. Do it again.
Was that good?
We're good. Ugh, I hate bananas.
Are you allergic? I'm
No,
I'm
they
like
just-
a little allergic.
I
Oh
just-
my god! What the?
It's
Eat
like,
it, just
if
like,
I
eat
eat
the
it,
whole
it just
thing.
makes
Oh my
my
God.
mouth itch.
Oh my
That's
God.
all. Like
Don't
you're
spit it in
fine.
his
Like,
mouth.
Yeah,
Oh my
don't
God.
spit
yeah,
in Drew's
don't
mouth.
spit that banana in my mouth.
Hey,
Stop.
Blizz.
Stop spitting in his mouth.
Stop. Oh my god. Hey, oh my god, for the audio listeners. Oh my god, Blizz is holding Drew down, spitting banana directly. Blizz, stop.
Oh. No!
And scene.
It always comes back to the whole. I can't believe you guys have a male therapist. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that bad or is that good?
I just could never.
I feel like,
I just could never pay a man and believe he's listening to me.
oh, word.
And honestly, valid.
Yeah.
Like, I also so male therapists. Every story I have from my personal life of people of like women with male therapists sounds like the beginning of a horror film.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
And I'm just like, girl, do better for yourself. Like the most prominent one is one of my girlfriend's friends. First of all, it was Fiona's going away party.
Okay.
Her roommate wants to come by because she's met Fiona. She likes Fiona. She brings this drunk girl who we've never met before
no.
named Coco. She's like fucking.
Just name dropping.
She doesn't. She's never gonna. She's never gonna. No. And this bitch just faded, blacked out, drunk, sitting on my floor. We're all having like a very tender, like it's like a very tender, like lesbian night of like it's like us and Hannah and Mariel and Jess. We're all like, ooh, Fiona's moving to LA, and then the energy shifts because they're both drunk. Emily thought this was a party. The other girl thought it was like a party. We're talking about we're talking about like Hannah's cancer. Like it was like very not the vibe. And she just comes in and she's just like, we're talking about therapy, and she's like, I go to therapy. And we're like, oh yeah, and she's like, yeah, I go to therapy. My therapist is like this older guy, and like I love him. I'm like in love with him. Like I
Yikes.
want to fuck him.
Oh.
And like
Oh.
he reminds me of my dad. And you're like,
Oh.
so from that point on, Jess, who was my roommate at the time, she takes a bullet for us and kind of sequesters her in like a conversation because she's, first of all, she's the only person in this house at this point that is, other than her, that is attracted to men. Sure. So she kind of takes her and like they're talking, and she's just like, yeah, and I think the reason I'm so attracted to him is like 'cause he can't fuck me, like because he's my therapist, so he can. That makes me want him, and I was like. You shouldn't go to therapy.
Yeah.
I think therapy might not be for you.
It's having a
Get a new
Yeah,
therapist.
yeah. So now she's but now she's like 24, 25, young, and now she's like about to marry this like born again Christian
Yes.
dentist who's like 36, who she's been chasing for like 4 years, who finally decided to give her the time of day after he had his like religious awakening, who lost his job as a dentist because he refused to do any oral surgery because he said that it was against the Bible to do like cavities.
Show
and
me
fillings.
where in the Bible, because
So
I'm
now
so
he's
tired.
basically just a dental hygienist because he refuses to do any type of oral surgery, and he's about to like move to like Tennessee to start his own like practice. And I'm just like, Just gonna start a practice
I'm a
where you
dentist.
only do cleanings.
I'm a dentist who refuses to look at your mouth.
yeah, I will not. Yeah,
What is- how
God
is that
doesn't want
against
me
the-
in that hole.
If you're gonna sin, okay. If you're gonna sin,
Yeah.
don't do anything boring. Like I've talked
No.
about this before. Don't do anything boring like wear mixed textiles or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Go
Like,
fuck a
eat shrimp,
dude.
Go
like,
hard.
Go
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Go fuck a
Jesus
dude.
died.
Jesus died
You
for
think
something.
Jesus died for you to eat shrimp? Like
Yeah, no, go fuck
do
a
something
dude.
Bad. Like
Go fuck a dude.
you wash your sins away. Start sinning.
Start sinning.
Why are you by?
Blow
Why
it
are you?
up. You got to give him something.
you gotta
to, like,
give him
You have
something to die
pre-save
for.
credit right now.
You have
You pre-save
literally
credit, and you
use
are
it.
not using your
That's-
pre-save credit.
It's not gonna roll over.
It's not
like,
rolling over.
It's like a flexible spending account. It's not gonna roll
It's
over.
not rolling
You
over.
gotta use it or lose it.
You better sin.
It's
You
fun to
better
joke
suck
about
that
it now, and it's fun to have like a podcast called Good Morning from Hell where I play a demon and shit like that. But like, dude,
going to hell. I'm sorry.
like early 20s, Blaine, the dealing with me figuring out where I stood with religion, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
was it terrifying for you guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Because you thought your internal life, your eternal soul's
Oh yeah.
well-being was
Hondo
at
P.
stake.
Also, like,
always.
having anxiety does not help.
No.
Wait, do you have any tattoos?
Well, you should just pray.
I have
Just
zero
pray.
tattoos.
Yeah, pray
You have
to
zero
it.
tattoos.
Yeah.
I think you and I have a similar trajectory where it's like, if I got a tattoo when I wanted a tattoo, I would be looking back on it now and being like, what a dumb shit, what a cringy person. Whatever I would get, I'm gonna.
Oh, you would have got,
I'm
like-
such a different person
person.
now
Yeah.
Yeah.
than I was when I like got out of
We
high
got
school.
like
or,
Psalms 13, 12 tattooed.
Oh my God. Oh, you would have got Bible verses?
Oh no, I
on
wouldn't have gotten Bible verses. No, I've told you what I would have
What
gotten.
would you have gotten? Praying hands?
No, it wasn't even that. It was and I was actually like realized I was like, oh, I'm disappointed it's not like faded now. When I was 16, I was like, I want to get a tattoo, and my friend was like, what do you want to get? I was like, I want to get 2 film reels on my shoulder,
Oh, bro.
with the laughing and crying drama masks. Oh, and he goes, I forgot about that. He goes,
Basic bitch.
he goes, do not tell anyone
You would have
that
died a virgin.
ever again.
You would have died.
Your trajectory would have been, you would have had a manifesto
Yeah.
by now.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely. Yeah, a mess. So the fact that that's not on my body,
so
and the fact that
funny.
like every time I've thought about a tattoo, it's like, bro, you almost fucked your whole body up.
That's so funny.
I had considered something like a half sleeve of like a film reel coming out of my right hand, because this is my writing hand where I write my movies.
Blaine,
That's so
should we get tattoos?
No, 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 no,
absolutely
no, 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 no.
You two cannot be trusted
Yeah.
with your own bodies. We're regulating
Yeah,
this
okay.
shit.
You get
I
Dragon
get it
Blaine.
now.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna keep an eye on that.
I was thinking about making like a tripod on my
No.
leg with
I-
a camera, like an old crank camera.
I'm gonna lock you in a house.
No,
I'm locking you in a house.
I
You're
talked
never
about
leaving.
this. The only tattoo that I think I would ever get that would make sense to me is when Dutch passes
Yep.
away.
I was gonna say
Same.
a Dutch tattoo.
when an admiral.
Yeah, dog paw.
Yeah.
of some kind.
Dog paw or like.
Don't get a dog paw.
I would say a little
something.
paw.
Yeah, just like a little something.
Well, like Dutch put the first time I met Dutch, he put his foot on my foot. But I don't know. I don't want a tattoo on my foot. Apparently, they're fucking
That
painful.
that's like the most painful.
They hurt,
way to
they
get a
fade
tattoo.
fast.
I would disagree.
Really?
I would say the arm it closer to
feet.
the armpit.
Show feet.
Well, yeah,
You want me
that.
to show my feet?
You have tattoos on your feet?
No.
Oh,
I,
okay,
also, I'm
It's all
trying to get on
both,
Wiki Feet,
Yeah.
not this way.
Not this
Wait. You're not on WikiFeet?
I'm not on Wiki Feet.
He's very offended by it.
I never show pictures of
I'm
my
on
feet.
WikiFeet. You're not on
I'm not
WikiFeet.
You're
on
on
Wiki
WikiFeet?
Feet.
I'm on WikiFeet.
Yeah.
Apparently, you got to go through like the man.
Yeah, Wiki Feet men.
WikiFeet men.
But I'm not on there because I never show pictures of my feet.
I
Is
didn't
Blaine
know.
on there?
And
Of
now
course
I'm
not.
on, I'm on fucking WikiFeet.
There's one photo of me in a Loki cosplay. What's the rating?
It's 5 stars.
stars?
yeah, I got good feet.
Dude, you got excellent
No,
feet.
you
No, you
got
have
5.17 out of 5
you did
stars.
extra credit. You're,
Yeah.
Hell
Did you take like AP classes in high school for your feet?
magna cum laude
that foot.
feet?
How big are your feet?
12,
Yeah, that's,
size
Yeah.
12.
yeah. I want
God
you to know.
damn
I want
it.
you to
Like
know.
little piggies.
The gays are eating that up.
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got 4.78 out of 5.
Someone make a Wiki Feet. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't.
How many
This is
feet?
like how gays. There's a lot of pictures of
Dude,
Blaine's
there's
feet.
so many
There's
feet.
so many.
I think why my rating's so high is because there's so few. I have a,
Yeah,
I have a supply,
no,
I have
so
a supply chain.
There's so
problem.
much about Blaine. I don't know what you did to the gays. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The Tumblr
Tumblr
gays
gays
are
you and
sorry
James.
for this one.
You and James
Yes.
and the Tumblr gays. I have no idea what
It's
you
because
did.
of the shirtless thing.
I've
Yeah.
never
Probably.
seen. I've never seen gay men so horny for like it. For like it. It's not even like horny in a way that is so respectful.
Yeah, it's a respectful thing.
Or they're just like boyfriend material, but also ugh, like it's weird.
I posted Blaine on my Instagram story, and one of my mutuals like commented back, "Is that the guy from Tumblr?" And I was like, what are you talking about?
I think love Blaine and James.
It's the Venn diagram of like you've done some Disney adult shit in your life.
Yeah.
And then you've done some shirtless stuff in your life. So it's like a boyfriend everybody wants to fuck.
A boyfriend everyone wants to fuck.
Every now and then I'll get like tagged in a tweet from like a Tumblr to Twitter account. You know how people will like and I'll be like, oh, what is this? They got a picture, and I'll look through and be like, oh fuck. Like it's just like, and it's a lot of clips and GIFs taken out of context from Rooster Teeth content where it's like me like gyrating or something, and I'll be like, oh no.
Yeah.
And it's like
Blaine is in a black and white GIF compilation somewhere for sure.
And it's humbling to think that like people might be jerking it to that, but also like I don't know how I feel about that. You know?
That's why I personally believe in embarrassing yourself on the internet first before anyone else does.
Yeah.
Beating them to it.
Yeah. So that's why I always beat people.
Microphone.
I deep throat microphones before anyone else can catch me deep throating. Doing that on accident.
Yeah.
Yo, you get a real aggressive cough. And just,
God, no.
Sound like one of those.
It's all the noises and then the spit.
Do I make a Tumblr account, or is that just like?
Do you want to make a? I made a Tumblr.
Do you want to make one right now?
Well, like
Tumblr's back. Tumblr's back to like news.
Yeah, but they have like a really cringy like. We're back and there's no rules on here. No Elons allowed.
Should the post episode be us making Blaine a Tumblr?
We can make Blaine a Tumblr.
I'm it right now.
I made a Tumblr and I made it like I have two Tumblrs.
Here's the thing.
I made one public, and you know the Rooster Teeth community were like, hey.
I think if things went really south and I was in a not great time. And I'm not saying that this is what applies to people who have decided to do this.
You're saying I'm mentally ill, and that's why I made a Tumblr.
No. It would be me.
First of all,
go ahead.
Man, maybe I shouldn't consider this. No. Like I've considered an OnlyFans because I feel like I could bring in that fucking cash.
Yeah.
But
you could pay off your house.
You can pay off your house by showing your butthole.
I know, but I don't want to.
You wouldn't even have to show his butthole. You could just flex. People do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know, man.
Well, whenever you're ready to start a business, hit me up. I'll be
I know
your
a guy.
manager.
I know a dude. Wes. He's really good at taking pictures.
Yeah.
I can hook you up with him. Yeah.
Like my friends that do it, I'm like so impressed, and they're fucking rolling in cash, and it's like
Dudoir.
so cool to watch.
God damn it! I was trying to do it. I was trying to interrupt it with Dudoir. You stole it. You stole it right out from under me.
Wait. Let's run it back.
Yeah. Sorry.
Dudoir.
Oh my god!
Oh, edit that out. Edit that out.
So good. Actually, bleep it.
Bleep it. Leave it in. Bleep it.
Yeah, that thing is like I don't know. But I like if say down the road I want to do a Star Wars. I don't know if that sounds silly, but that's like my ultimate life goal.
Sure, but who cares?
But Blaine,
Disney would care. Disney would be like, this guy's got balls on the internet.
The trajectory that our society is taking, that is your platform to jump into Disney.
Disney owns Deadpool. Yeah. And there's like Wiener in Deadpool. Yeah. Like
he hangs Dong.
Also, you can get casted. I mean, there wasn't there someone who did someone who did like sex work content in Euphoria who became a actress in Euphoria.
That's HBO Max. That's different.
But
Warner Flit's Fast and Loose.
Also,
not Disney.
I think it's the same mindset of people being like, when you get tattoos, you can't get employed.
Exactly.
And like it's like, if you do, not safe for work content, you can't get employed.
Again, I feel like the trajectory is just that's where it's going. You're gonna have to have OnlyFans to get a job.
Does Iffy have OnlyFans?
I don't know.
Am I allowed to out that?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm going to follow Iffy's lead because he's doing
his girlfriend does. I don't know if he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Iffy seems to be doing well for himself. If he
does have a video on Pornhub.
What I want is...
Do I have a video on Pornhub?
No, if he does.
Can you check if I do, though? Like,
one that
I didn't
know.
We're
You
not
look up Pornhub on my laptop.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's for the content.
Here's the thing. I would OnlyFans if I knew how much money I would make. Like, I don't want to take the initial investment to like buy the equipment and get the microphones.
I already got the equipment.
Well, you already got the shit. But I'm saying like, if it's gonna be, if I'm showing feet and I'm gonna only get like $200, if you can guarantee me that it's like, hey, you can buy a new car, show your feet.
This is the mentality.
Done. Walk away.
This is the mentality that my therapist warns me against. He says like, if you can't,
it's all or nothing thing.
You can't write the perfect. Like the perfect script's not going to get made if you don't write it and you're expecting it to be perfect,
Yeah.
Like it's going to be shit.
Well,
I'm just saying that for me, like I don't really want to show. Like I don't enjoy showing my feet.
You have to.
Yeah.
Well, you have to like market yourself. You have to like this is content creation.
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time thing. You have to market yourself. You have to
pedicures.
And so
pedicures.
it's like if you're gonna do it right, it's gonna take a substantial time suck, and then it's like, is it the risk assessment for me wasn't there?
I got to drop like 15, and that means I got to go to New York and get food poisoning again.
Well, that's why like I love giving credit to like OnlyFans creators because that's so much work.
That's so much
I
work.
could never.
And you also have to navigate, like, not only do you have to navigate the marketing, like from a Twitch streamer, you can market yourself on TikTok and be like, I Twitch stream, but on
you have to be
OnlyFans, you have
Twitter,
to be really,
basically.
right, you have to be super fucking crafty to like
It's
maneuver
Twitter
the
and
algorithm.
Reddit.
Actually,
Twitter and Reddit.
Okay, so I on my Twitter account, I have followed people throughout my life before I started actually using it. And there's a dude, I think we went to high school together maybe, or like I met him in freshman orientation. Like that's the time frame. He is now in the top 1% of OnlyFans, and we're mutuals. So his shit shows up on my feed occasionally, and I'm like, what? Oh, who is? Oh, Jason.
Yeah, no, that's honestly the same mindset. I was like, who's posting dong at 2 p.m.?
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like,
hey.
yeah,
Good
like,
for them.
You're doing great out there.
Yeah, okay.
That happens a lot with me.
Yeah.
I'll be like scrolling, and then I'll be like, fuck, and I'll be like at work, and I'll be like,
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
Well, I can't open Tumblr in the office anymore,
No, why
so
would
like
you?
I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Man, I did I went when all of the shit's been happening all week with Elon. I went back to my Tumblr, and it was I had such a delightful time.
It was fun,
scrolling
wasn't
through
it?
my
everyone's
dashboard.
everyone's going back to
It was-
Tumblr.
it
aren't
was
they?
mad nostalgic.
Elon's gonna keep all the incels, and then everybody just cruises over to Tumblr.
It was
Get
so
deleted or
nostalgic.
nothing?
My Tumblr?
Yeah.
No.
Or you didn't erase it?
No.
Oh, so it's a time capsule.
It's a
erased-
time capsule,
erased
yeah.
mine.
Don't fucking touch it. Don't go
really-
through
I
and
didn't.
erase all the cringe shit.
I didn't. I did delete the porn blog, but other than that, I left everything as is. Yeah, no.
I used to have like back in my Tumblr era because I started my career from Tumblr. So I deleted it once I like started doing Twitch and stuff.
You got blew up, yeah.
Yeah, when I blew up because I was like, oh, why are people looking at old photos of me?
Act like I don't know nobody.
And then I used to have a cooking blog. I used to have a poetry blog, and I used to have like my own personal one.
I had an art blog, not like fancy art, like comics and drawing, because
Yeah.
I used to make comics.
Sonic fan art.
No,
Word.
no, My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Copy.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was like an art side blog. I ran the #1 fan blog for a random indie artist who is not anyone that if I say the name it doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mal Blum.
I love him.
Yeah. Whoa, them.
Well,
They're
you
dating.
canceled.
They're dating Gabby. That used to work, Gabby from BuzzFeed.
Oh,
Yeah. She's like used to be like the finance lesbian person.
Yeah.
You're just throwing names at me, and
That's
I'm
okay.
just.
Used to work for BuzzFeed. I think also now trans mask. Anyway, neither here nor there. Art blog, fan blog, main blog, porn blog, gone now, R.I.P. And then I had a blog that was just me and my friend, and we would post. It was private, and we would just post to each other.
Oh, it was like
Yeah.
a DM thing.
Yeah,
Pre-Discord.
yeah,
Word.
yeah. It's basically ran like a Discord. So that's it.
I never tumbled.
You never tumbled?
Never did it.
Man.
I feel like you would kill it.
You would
in the
love
Tumblr
it.
era.
I don't
You'd
know.
love
Because there's
it.
like I don't know. I feel like you would post just good shots.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like
guess
people
yeah.
would like your shit would be on so many
They
aesthetic
would eat that
blogs.
shit
They would
up.
eat that shit up. Just like a pale aesthetic,
Yeah.
flower fucking goth.
You go into the
pastel.
forest, you see a door, you take a picture of a door,
Yeah.
and like the Tumblr
80
hoes are
mil-
like, hell yeah, feed me.
Give it to me. Yeah, no, literally. It's so okay, so again, going down this
Scared.
like this Tumblr nostalgia hole. Do you remember so cringe? You remember like how there'd be like a white man of the month on Tumblr?
Yes.
Do you remember come here kitten guy?
It was this. It was
Yeah, that
was
guy. Have
yeah.
you seen that GIF recently?
Yes, I
Now
have.
that you're not 14.
yeah, and it's very.
That's
that's
an
just a
18.
twink.
That's a twink.
That's just a twink.
It's a twink.
Was it- they
it's
were
a
just-
twink in his
It's
dad's.
because they were wearing a tie and a
tie
dress
and a
shirt.
and a dress
And then
shirt.
they were like it was the
was a-
shot from torso
yeah.
down, and it's like come here.
Also, clearly in their parents' house, because it's like an attic bedroom. You can tell it's like some teenage boy in like an attic bedroom.
Yikes.
It's so cringe. I'm just like, everyone was gushing over that gift set, and it's just some fucking twink.
It's just a twink.
It's just a twink. It's some fucking twink. And then I was on TikTok the other day, and it was like, this one guy, and he was doing the, you know me. No, you know me. You think you don't know me, but you know me. And then he showed the picture, and it was like, do you remember? It was like the picture from it was like when Dark Academia first started as a thing, and it was like the Indian guy.
Yeah.
It was him. And he was like, you know me. And it was that picture with him in like the brown cardigan. And I was like, oh, fuck, I do know you. He was another one of the hot Tumblr men of the month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You could be a hot Tumblr man of the month.
You probably already was. I'll be honest.
Hot Tumblr man of the decade for the gays already.
Thank you. I would surf on Tumblr. I don't think I ever had an account, but I would, or maybe I did to lurk.
You should follow me.
But it was sure. But it was mostly just because early on at RT when I was an intern, and it was like between social medias like Twitter and Tumblr, I just wanted to get a temperature gauge on how I was doing amongst the community.
Yeah.
And for the most part, a lot of people hated me because I looked like their high school bully.
Well, someone actually sent me a message today when I woke up this morning. I had like my inbox open, and they were like, hey, I don't have anything to say, like, or I don't have any questions to ask you. I just wanted to say, like, I'm proud of you. And I met you at RTX, and I made a comment right before the STF panel. I hope RT puts you in more content. And I was like, yeah, I do too. And it's so funny because at the panel, that's when they announced that I was getting hired. And they were like, yeah, that was so cool. And also, I'm just really proud of like what you're doing. And it's fun to watch you. And I was like, that's cool. So
Delightful.
Sweet.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I found another one.
You found another?
What is it?
It's
cringe.
It's the twink
It's the twink.
doing.
Oh,
also,
it's the guy in his
being a
dad's
twink
outfit?
isn't a bad thing. Let's start off with that. Being a twink is not a bad thing, but I'm just tired of white twinks sometimes.
You know what
thinking that
You know what this gift set? You know that meme with the domino and it's the tiny one and then the big one?
Yeah.
This is the tiny one, and then the big one is like someone nutting over corpse husband's hands.
I don't.
You're
You know what I'm talking about?
speaking in
Do you know?
Another
do you
level.
Corpse
understand?
husband
Oh, do y'all not know about the hand thing?
corpse
Corpse.
husband.
Do you know
Guys.
corpse husband?
No.
Corpse husband. You
like
know
corpse bride?
No.
Like the guy with the deep voice.
I don't want to know.
Do y'all not know corpse?
You're about to know.
Corpse like
the
plays
Tim
games
Burton
with,
film?
No, corpse
No.
plays with like Pokemon,
Yeah,
Sykkuno.
he's a
Yeah, he played with
he's
AOC and Among Us.
Okay.
he makes
Disguised
he
Toast.
makes music.
He makes music. Yeah.
It's like screamo.
Choke me like you love me, but you hate me.
Are these lyrics? Or are you telling me?
No,
that-
no.
Is that e-girls are
That's
ruining my
E-girls are
life?
ruining my life.
E-girls are ruining my life.
But
Okay.
He has like.
He has a
does-
wife?
No, he does hand porn. It's not hand porn, but
He
like.
doesn't. He's like one of those YouTubers you don't see their face.
Yeah.
But we've seen his hand, and, it
And
was
they're like veiny, and people are like,
oh, daddy, yeah, that's
daddy.
weird. Yeah.
I can't. I don't think I can do. I don't think I can make it in hand tumbler. I got rough hands for what that's worth.
Well, put your hand on.
Are you still rock climbing?
No,
your
I
hands,
quit.
your
He
hands
gave
will be
up.
fine.
Fine
And-
hands.
I
yeah, you have
quit
fine hands.
rock climbing when I tore my goddamn bicep.
Yep.
Although the anniversary of that's coming up, and I was thinking about going back with Kayla.
No, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
December 21st was the surgery. I think December 17th was the tear.
You were
let's
there.
fucking
You were
go.
there when I tore my rotator cuff out.
Holy shit!
That's what happened.
Yeah, you came down. You're just like, I'm going home.
I gotta go home. I'm hurt real bad. And then like
Shit.
the doctor was like, "Yeah, you tore your rotator cuff. We could do surgery, or you could just deal with it."
You could just be different.
Yeah, you can
Cool.
You can just be,
You could
yeah,
just
you
be
can just be
different
never
forever.
the
See,
same.
All right, I'm going never the same, I guess.
In theater, I tore my rotator cuff.
How did
and
you tear it? How did you tear it?
I
in theater?
wish I could tell. I woke up different. I woke up different, and I was confused.
I was like reaching for a hold, and I got it, and I slipped, and I felt my hand stayed up, and I felt it like pop out of place.
Yeah.
And, like while I was falling, I was like, I'm gonna pop this in place before I have to think about it. Like, and then landed, and then like got up and was like,
I feel different. Yeah.
I woke up
and then
different.
like the next day we had to do MDB. We were doing
No.
$1 million butt set, and like it just kept hurting. And so I just I was directing that day, and so for part of that day, I took off my belt and just like had my arm
Sling?
like slung
Yeah.
around, and I was just like pointing
Like
at
your
shit, and just
little
being like,
orphan Tommy.
Yeah.
Just so that like this is the same
got
memory
the
that we're
mumps.
thinking of. Okay, you got the gym and you got the two entrances. It happened by this little entrance on
no,
that
it was
wall.
the mid wall. It was the mid wall.
Okay,
It was like a little. It was something that was like really like it was like a.
Wait, yours was by
was
the
a
warm up
purple.
wall? Or the
So
other wall?
if you're looking at the gym, here's the two entrances, and then there's that big cave overhang.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mine was on this side. It was a dyno where you like jump from
yeah.
one, catch yourself on a really high, like 10, 12 feet, 12, 13 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went Air Jordans, got both of my hands on it, but the momentum carried me. My other hand slipped, and then all my weight went.
And did you feel it like what is it like?
Tear?
Like roll up?
No, it was one perfect like, and then and I came down and I stuck the landing, and I'm like. And then I tried to lift my bicep or my arm, and it just wouldn't go.
So I was to say, I realized I didn't do it in theater. I was playing bubble soccer in college.
Soccer?
Bubbles.
Soccer. Have you ever bubble soccer?
This is
In
the
the
big
big
bubbles?
bubbles?
Yeah, and the person I was going against was like on
Those are
the
safety
soccer
hazards.
team or whatever. He was like
Were
a buff
you
dude.
the ball?
Kinda.
Everyone's the ball.
Yeah, we're all in a ball.
Okay.
And there's
Not
a
all
soccer.
together.
Super monkey
but
ball.
it's like-
Yeah.
No, I like on the Disney Channel games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I go after him and I'm like trying to truck him, but I guess his stance was just too good.
You had a low
So
center
when-
of gravity,
yeah,
and
so
you're like a string bean.
When I hit him, I actually went up.
Oh.
And then I landed on like
And to be clear, is this the bubble that surrounds you, and you have the hole at the top and the hole at the bottom for your legs? Yeah. Okay, so it's not like a full encasement.
Yeah, you're not a full
Oh,
Those
okay.
are called Zorb balls.
Yeah, I
Zorb
thought it was.
balls.
I want to be in one of those.
I do too.
So bad.
People die in Zorb balls, I'm
do.
pretty
Do they?
sure.
I want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
out. That's how I want to go out.
Yeah.
that's how
I saw one where it was
Put
like
my
a
body in
Zorb.
there till I'm a corpse.
There was like a
Ah,
Zorb ball
yeah.
person that went off the
Put me
mountain
in a
cliff.
Zorb ball.
Just like
A mountain cliff.
I have a question. For I guess Tyler. How much of a Corpse Husband song can I play before it's a problem?
none.
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 Well, can I can read the
The
lyrics.
fact that
I
we've
can read-
sung a lot of Disney
I just,
songs
yeah.
in this
I
one,
just
we're
want,
already
I want them to hear his voice.
Show me his fucked up hands.
Here, I can
Is that him?
here, I can just
okay.
play Corpse Husband's voice.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
yeah,
climber.
do it.
He's a
Yeah.
climber.
He's
Well,
just,
I don't know if that's him
he's
even
the
though.
Machine Gun Kellys.
Remember when everyone was mean Dream? 'cause he
Machine
looked like
Gun Kelly
Rumpelstiltskin?
wishes he could be Corpse.
Yeah.
I refuse to call him. I only pluralize his name. Machine Gun
Gun
Kellys.
Kellys.
Machine Guns Kellys. Machines.
Corpse Husband voice.
Machine's Gun. It's like
Machines Guns
Attorneys
Kelly.
General.
Yeah.
Machine's Gun Kellys.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here. No, there's an ad. Okay.
Okay. Well,
What's
hold
really
for ad.
funny? So one of my friends, he's in a reaction because he played with Corpse Husband in Among Us, and his reaction is, "Oh, who is this guy?" He's like, "Oh, I feel it in my loins. I don't know what's going on." And I'm like, "Sir, you are a married man."
Because he's got like GERD or something, right?
Yeah. What is GERD? We
It's
keep
like
saying
an
GERD.
acid reflux.
It's acid reflux.
Yeah, it's like
acid
you
reflux.
eat and then you
think-
overproduce saliva and you constantly got to clear out your
Yeah,
throat.
I think that's what happened to his
Okay.
voice because he has a condition that made his voice this way.
Okay.
Here's the.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Okay, all right.
It's like that low.
That's you know what that is?
What?
That's a guy who was either really slender or really short in high school, and puberty didn't hit him the same as the other boys.
Damn.
So then he lowered his voice intentionally, and then he stayed there,
Stuck.
and it maintained.
It says
Maybe.
it's a combination of genetics and a health condition he has called GERD.
Do I have GERD?
Do you have acid reflux a lot?
Yeah. I just learned what heartburn was
It's
2 weeks ago.
like when
Apparently
you're
I've been having it.
Do you clear your throat because it's like it feels like it's just constantly filled with like
Remember
saliva?
when I like
Do you-
talked to
yeah.
Barbara and I said, "Hi, I eat a lot of food, and sometimes after eating food, I have to like hack."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have GERD.
You might have GERD. dude.
my girlfriend
also,
has GERD.
Also,
take
I
medicine.
got you. I had acid reflux for a long time, and I got you. The medicine you need is Gaviscon.
I should clarify for I
old
don't
man medicine.
I don't
It's
mean
great.
any insults against Corpse Husband.
Yeah.
I just like that's
It's
my
okay.
read on the situation because I know people that are like that.
It's
where
okay. You're canceled already.
Yeah.
They're like
Too
Too late.
Yeah.
Goodbye forever.
Yeah. I've said nothing bad about Corpse. Only Blaine.
He's got a great voice,
I said that. I
Nice
didn't
voice,
care
cool
for his
hands.
music.
cool hands.
Cool hands.
He's doing very well for himself.
Screamo.
You could do hands on OnlyFans.
Yeah, you can
I don't
hands
think
on
I could.
OnlyFans.
I think-
Only
I-
hands.
Well, you have hair.
Yeah,
Is that good or is that bad?
it depends.
It depends.
Listen,
on the market.
everyone has different needs and wants, I assume.
Yeah.
Everything's a fetish.
Yeah, everything's a fetish. You ever have to tell someone that they could not sell feet pics?
No. Have you had to have that conversation with somebody?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, how did that go?
Who was it?
It was like, oh,
Who was it? Name
you think I
names.
sell
You're telling
feet-
me I'm not good enough at that point. I'll be
It
honest.
was like, you know how like when you're like everyone has always been like, oh, I'm fucking broke. I should sell feet pics, and then
Yeah.
it was just like, not me.
Not you though.
I was like, to someone, you have perfect feet.
That's a way of walking around it, talking around it.
There's
yeah.
someone that thinks that your feet are it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have mass appeal.
It's like that classic insult to like an actor where it's like, you got a face for radio.
Yeah,
Sure.
It was. Real,
You've
it
got feet for shoes.
Was, yeah, you got feet for shoes.
No, there was one time I posted a picture. I don't know if I'm going to say this. I don't know. There's one time I posted a picture of my feet on Twitter, but it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. It was a Loki cosplay, and I didn't have my shoes on, and it was just a cool picture. But someone, this is when I used to have my Twitter DMs open. Someone messaged me saying, I would pay you $100 to use me as a toilet and step on me in the process. And I said, I need to close my inbox.
Yeah.
So you're like, I don't want to get pissed on my feet.
I don't want to get pissed on my feet. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. But also, $100.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
So
It's got to be like 5 digits.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Do I look like
a thousand at least, right?
I know. I want more.
I mean, but like as a start, for them
Use
to
me as a
start,
toilet. They want me to shit in them.
Yeah.
I thought it was just sound like piss.
I feel like they would have specified piss.
Use you as a toilet. That's a very open.
That's
Open-ended.
open.
Interpretation,
Yeah.
yeah.
My roommate in college one time got grifted into sending feet pics.
Oh,
and
no.
Did not get paid. Did not get financially compensated. And then
This sounds like a ambulance chaser commercial, like a lawyer commercial. Like,
Yeah.
have you not been financially compensated
Yeah.
for the feet pics that you sent?
no, literally, she used to get grifted all the time.
Well, no. Do you know like the very popular scam that comes with like the sugar daddy thing, right?
What?
But
So, okay, you'll probably get a message in your DMs like, oh, I'm a sugar daddy. This is actually very informational for anyone listening.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's
PSA,
go.
right?
Educational.
Yeah, it's a
Let's go.
PSA. They'll be like, I'm a sugar daddy. I want to pay all your bills. All you have to do is like talk to me and stuff like that. And like, I'll give you my bank information and stuff like that. All you have to do is just make a withdrawal. Don't do that, because once you make a withdrawal with their bank information, they're going to have your bank information, and then they'll use, and the bank information that they're giving you is from a past victim of theirs. And so you're basically creating the train. So the same thing will happen to you probably a couple days later, where he's going to use
What if you
your.
don't have a bank?
What if all of your money is under your
That's fair.
mattress?
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. I will say, and
What if I make a burner bank account?
I'm not an expert on any of this, but ask for Amazon gift cards.
Okay.
That's
Sure.
probably the best way of doing that.
Okay.
But don't, hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
do not give anyone your bank information. Do not
First of all, never give anyone your bank information. Never give anyone your
your
bank,
bank information
at
and
all.
never
ever.
accept anyone else's bank information
No.
to take out money. I know it might sound cool, just don't fucking
Don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the bad.
Don't fucking do
You
it.
can't, because especially fucking banks, like that's for like you get one number.
Yeah.
It's one number, like, and then they know the routing number because every bank has to say like that's it. You're done.
I go on Reddit and I just look up scams and I learn how it's for reasons.
Learn how to avoid them.
Not
Not do
Trying to
them.
help.
No,
Yeah.
not do them.
Anakin meme to avoid them,
And
right?
to avoid them. Yeah, I look up like popular
To avoid
scams
them, right?
that happen on the internet because
Right?
it happens
Yeah.
sometimes. I want to make sure all the
Yeah.
homies know not to
Bro.
get their money taken.
Man, I'm so afraid of my mom getting scammed. She's
Same.
Like,
Same.
I'm always like, I will call her when I find out about a scam and be like, hey, just so you know.
Yeah.
My mom almost got scammed. She got a text message saying your T-Mobile bill is something messed up and blah, blah. She sent a screenshot saying, did you do something? And I
Yeah.
said, no, call T-Mobile right now.
Yeah.
Do not press that link.
That similar thing. It was like a T-Mobile thing. One time it was like a bank thing.
Yeah.
One time she she clicked on the ad instead of like the actual website to like book a hotel room.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and like that was the thing. I'm just like, God,
Just getting preyed on, dude.
no, dude. Parents
Parenting your
are
parents.
old.
Parents are not allowed
You
to do
gotta
anything
like
without
teach them.
us.
I know. I'm like, don't. I literally, I told her, I was like, give me all of your logins. I'm going to make you a password vault.
Yeah.
Use it because I'm like, I'm like, I can't have my family be scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no time for that.
I don't want I don't want them being on the news for some stupid
Dumb
bullshit.
shit. Yeah. And then it's like, where was your millennial child to prevent this?
Yeah, and then it's on me.
It's on you.
There's also like there's a couple of times, and I don't even know if they're scams or not, but like I think like Department of Transportation or something was like, hey, we're doing an anti-drinking and driving campaign.
Yeah.
And I was like, great, I'd love to participate. I've had family members that have died from that shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, all we need is for you to send along this information. We need to check you out. And I was like, it was like my license and something else. And I was like, no. I don't feel comfortable doing this. Because it was just like, it seemed very suspicious. And they're also like, well, we just need to make sure that you don't have any
It's like,
DUIs
I feel
on
like
your
you
record.
Can find that.
Yeah,
Without me giving you
And I just
anything.
ghosted him each
Yeah,
time.
that's crazy.
Here's a freebie. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
There you go,
Yeah.
Texas T-Dot.
The
Don't
only
high and
time,
drive either.
the only time you were allowed to drink and drive. Hold on, stay with me here. When you're playing Don't Drink and Drive Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Beerio Kart.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Is
if
that what it's
you're
called?
on
Beerio Kart?
one-
It was just
one
whatever.
of those bike things.
Yes.
The pedal.
The pedal bar.
I've always wanted
the
to do
bachelor
one.
party. Let's go do one.
I don't feel like we could get enough people.
What
you
is
and I.
that? Like,
They like the pub crawl down the street where everybody's drinking and pedaling a bike. I don't know why.
It's like a
I want to do that.
See, there's
1,
3.
2, 3,
I think you
4.
only need 4.
You need like,
We could do that.
Like 6 to 8.
This is how it's going to happen. All right.
Okay.
Everyone's going to get fucking trashed, and
Yeah.
my pride will not allow me to stop pedaling. So I'm going to be the fucking workhorse.
Right, we all knew that.
We're gonna end up in Dallas.
knew that.
That's why we have
Yeah,
you.
that's
You're
why
the
you're happy.
anchor.
I'm the tank. Yeah, I'm the tank.
Yeah. Wait, let's do
Wait,
that.
can we
Sounds
do
fun.
this?
I'm
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
We'll make content or
As
something.
long, as
What
long
are
as
they
we
called?
can. I think it's called a pub crawl. Pub. Yeah.
Pub crawler or something.
Yeah. As long as we can dress up like a bachelorette party.
Oh my
Okay.
God, wigs.
With wigs, sunglasses, and then someone who's
Giant
getting married.
inflatable
Who's getting
penis.
married?
Blaine's the bride.
Blaine's the bride.
Who the fuck is selling all that,
That is my.
shit?
This I'm the bridesmaid, and like she's
pink
getting married
Pink
tomorrow.
cowboy hats. Yeah.
Yeah, pink sashes.
Pub crawler of Austin LLC. Like,
How-
what do you got?
I think the most dangerous person is a white woman who's getting married the next day.
Oh,
No,
absolutely. She is.
Or a white woman,
Unstoppable.
on her birthday, or a white woman.
Yes.
Yes. There's nothing more
bachelorette
dangerous.
party.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anything
not.
could happen, and you
Anything-
could die.
Have you seen the fucking? This is bitch on TikTok. She's like Irish or Scottish or something, and she makes these insane mixed drinks and then drinks them in like 2 seconds. So she starts. She's just like, I'm not doing the accent because I can't do accents. She'll start with like 3 shots of vodka, and she's just holding it like a glass with like ice in it. She's like, all right, let's get some vodka, and then she'll be like, Smirnoff Ice, it's a mixer. Pour that in. She's like, Four Loko, it's a mixer as well. And then she'll pour it, and she's like, oh, that's lovely. And then she'll mix it up, and she's like, all right, let's see. Lovely.
Yikes.
And like I saw it in the tweet, and it was just like, I feel like a night out with this woman would change the trajectory
Yeah.
of my life.
No.
Yes.
It's that tweet of the lady where she's like 2 shots vodka, and it just goes.
Literally-
glug, 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 glug.
Yeah,
Four
it's
Loko
literally
as a
that.
mixer.
It's a mixer.
Oh,
Did you
my
ever have
God.
old Four
Smirnoff
Loko?
Ice.
You were too young.
No.
It's a mixer.
No.
Yes.
I didn't have it.
I was
Four
too
Loko.
young.
Yeah.
You would have been
I-
like 14.
I only have the new Four Loko, and I like the peach one. And I tried to drink a Four Loko
only
this
had-
summer, and
Tyler,
it killed
cut that
me.
out.
It was only-
cut that out.
It was only like around
drink
for
it.
there was
It's
one
very bad.
summer. There was one summer of
Four Loko summer.
of
Loco
four-
summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Loco
Who
summer.
cares?
Of
Yeah, who cares?
Summer
when
de Loco.
Yeah, when Loco went like hard. Like it was.
It was like the
It was
news.
a Red Bull. It was a Red Bull and
It was a Red
Mad
Bull.
Dog.
It was a Red Bull Four Loko.
It killed a bunch of people.
Everyone was
Yes.
shuffling. You know, it was
was
party
that.
rock
Oh
anthem.
my
years.
God.
Yeah.
Everybody was
Kesha. Whoa. Okay.
Everybody was planking.
To
it was the
this
whole
point,
thing.
based on my music interests I had in high school,
I feel like you and I had the same music.
definitely, based on my music interests in high school, I was definitely born in the right generation because had I
100%.
been 4 years older, I would have died. I would have OD'd so I would
Every
have
day
died.
she's shuffling.
I was the amount of like Kesha 303 and fuck. I would
303.
have been. I would
Like a
not.
G6?
I would.
You would've just-
I would have been
I
a
would have
fuck
been like.
boy.
I would have been a. Swag never dies.
Swag never. I would have been a fuck boy.
I would not have
My
survived.
first kiss went a little like this. Oh, God.
Wake up in the morning feeling.
God.
My favorite. I'm problematic because my favorite 303 song was Rich Man.
Oh,
And
really?
it's my interest in life. It's amazing that I don't hate women. Like if you look at me on paper, it's like, oh, that's you made a misogynist with a little chemical X.
Typical, like a Powerpuff
No, live
Girl.
like a Powerpuff Girl. I was a rowdy rough boy. Like,
Word.
oh my God. I wish I could try OG Four Loko. Someone's probably got one.
Oh,
fucking
I'm sure they're on eBay.
$1,000
There's
on eBay.
Rates of it,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's like it's all like the metal has rubbed off into the drink, and it's
That's
just.
That's the
extra.
protein.
That's the
Oh, yeah.
that's
the
the
protein.
that's the meatball.
What was
the
the
meat.
what's the last like satanic panic levels of this is vapes probably
It was vapes.
I was like
Vapes.
trans
Oh.
people.
Yeah, what's the Satanic Panic?
no
Satanic Panic.
satanic panic was like you saw the latest Stranger Things,
It's a
right?
thing from the 80s.
Yeah. Shit.
Someone was selling an original Four Loko last year for $100.
I would have
could
bought
buy
it.
it.
We could have bought that.
We
We
could
could
have
have
bought that.
Yeah.
For content.
I'm
Content.
fine
We
having
could have
diarrhea for a
We
week.
could all
Let's
do
do it.
one little like a little wine tasting.
I'm gonna take PTO. I'm gonna take
bought-
PTO for a week.
I bought OG Surge not too long ago. Did you ever
Ooh.
Surge?
Wait, like original release?
I'm not uncertain. I spent the amount that it probably was.
You got scammed.
Probably.
I
I'd say it's like Surge. It was good.
look. I'm on Reddit scams. You guys
Surge?
know.
Fuck.
Surge scam.
Oh, is this the lady?
This is the lady. I'm showing Drew the lady. She looks like
my
Megan. She looks
God.
like alternate universe Megan Fox.
I can see her with like makeup smears.
Oh, absolutely.
Hurling her guts out on the
actually,
curb.
no.
of the
Here's the
mixer.
thing. No, she's the she's the It's a mixer.
It's a
she's
mixer.
the titanium bitch. Like she's the one who's dragging everyone at
everybody else.
3 a.m. talking about I know a place is having an after
She's like
party."
6'4" in heels.
Exactly. Hot.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. There's so much going on here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dragon sauce. It's
How does
a
that not
mixer.
hurt?
Fuck is dragon sauce?
It's like Four
It's a
Loko.
mixer.
It's a mixer.
That looks like a
mixer.
Baja Blast what she's making.
No, it
there.
looks like an adios motherfucker.
yeah.
But,
And then look at her. Look how she drinks it. Look how
Oh,
fast
God.
the shit goes.
It's a boba straw.
It's
She's
a
using
boba
a
straw.
Whoa.
It's gone. Are you hurt?
Are you bricked up right now?
We gotta,
brick- hey,
we gotta
stand
wrap
up.
this podcast
Bricked
up.
up.
Stand up.
Bricked up.
Stand up right now.
Stand up right now.
Oh, did you guys know that apparently Baja Blast is Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
But it's not. Have you had Baja
No.
Blast? It's fucking delicious.
I've never had Baja
Is Mountain Dew
Blast
still
before.
spermicide?
Huh?
I hope it is. I hope
Dew
it
still
That's
is.
Blaine's
spermicide?
only form of birth control. Blaine has an alarm that goes off every day at the exact same time, and he just opens up a little Baja Blast.
Shotgun and-
Honestly, it's a 2-liter. He wakes up with a 2-liter Baja Blast and chugs it.
I once worked with a power lifter or a bodybuilder for an episode of $1 Million Butt,
Yeah.
and we were about to do a scene. He's like, "I'm gonna get a pump real quick." Did a bunch of fucking push-ups and downed a bunch of Mountain Dews. He brought Mountain Dews to set.
That's crazy.
Spermicide.
It's like the spermicide. It's like the Rice Krispie thing. All right. I think
Yeah.
we're at time.
Oh, are we?
Yeah. So
Let's talk about Mountain Dew.
we can talk about Mountain Dew,
Dew
the
the
post show,
Dew.
while we make Blaine a Tumblr, I guess.
Yeah, we got a Tumblr.
Yeah. All right. Hey, that
did it.
was a podcast. We did it. I'm Gus.
I'm Drew.
Blaine.
I'm Blizz.
And that was a podcast. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Roll that music.